podcast. We live. The first female governor of California. I see my boy Job for nine. The names of these people, man, we hadn't even got started. But he already in the live. He commented, I pray that never happens. So his opinions, everybody's opinion is welcome in the League Wars podcast, Republicans, independents, Democrats alike. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, man, we just gonna take some time like we usually do, allow some people to get up in the chat. Man, I got some content, man, that's coming like really soon. It's called the Overcome Project. Basically, what the Overcome Project will be to like face your demons or to highlight the problems that you have in your life and to try to overcome that. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm going to like continue to deliver content to let you guys know where I'm at, my position in life as I go through my battles and my struggles to try to inspire others, you know? That being said, man, I got prepared content, man. I think we're going to have a really good stream today. It's a really good debate. Man, I think something that's really important for us to talk about is DEI. We know President Trump ended DEI, but what I want to address is the importance, or not necessarily the importance, or not like I'm taking up for DEI, but the reason why they have DEI in the first place. America being a representative government, I mean, how you gonna have a representative government and you go out there and you look at the people look one way, and you know what I'm saying, the leaders look a different way. So it doesn't look very representative to me. So that being said, man, you know what I'm saying, wait for the people to get in the stream. We need the people. We need the people. Springtrap says, hello, how are you guys doing? Welcome to the Legal Wars podcast, man. We're going to have a very, very lively discussion this morning. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the importance of the California governor in the United States this morning. Definitely. So, guys, I got CNN in the background. Is that okay? Is CNN okay? You know what I'm saying? We could mix it up. I could be a TV DJ. But I got CNN in the background. I'm going to cut it up for a minute. We just waiting for some people to jump in the stream. As soon as they come in, we'll get started. But good morning to you guys. You guys out of here. I'm glad you guys are here. You know what I'm saying? Please like the video, hit a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Let's just give it a few minutes and let some people come in. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. For the American people. Just take a few minutes. We're going to allow some people to get in the stream. Thank y'all for being here. Hope y'all hang out with me. We got the news playing in the background, y'all. I'll be right back.
To 23 anti-abortion activists who were convicted of blocking access to reproductive clinics, which is against the law. It includes a woman who was later found with 5 fetuses illegally being kept in her home. What's your reaction to these pardons and what message do you think it sends?
The pardons that Donald Trump has engaged in have demonstrated, whether it was the criminals who were convicted by juries of their peers and sentenced to many years in prison, he granted full court pardons to January 6th criminals who beat police officers with flagpoles and who caused the death of Capitol police officers. And now you see, more pardons that are allowing people who actually committed crimes, who stopped the free access to a constitutional right at the time, where there are women who need to be able to make their own reproductive choices, and people don't just get to block people from being able to exercise their rights, unless they're Donald Trump and his MAGA extremists.
Donald Trump is visiting disaster zones today in North Carolina and in California. Well, Florida, your home state, is no stranger to hurricanes and disasters. Typically, disaster aid is something that's seen as nonpartisan, and we did wake up to the news, surprising, I think, to some people, that the president actually invited now Senator.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome in.
To travel with him in.
Guys, welcome to the League Wars podcast. As you guys come in, I ask that y'all like the video, If you enjoy the content, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell, guys. This morning, we're going to talk about the importance of the California governor in the United States. You guys jump down in the comments, say hello, say good morning. How many of you guys ready to talk about politics this morning? I'm ready to go, man. I'm waiting on you guys. I'm waiting on you guys, and I'm waiting on you too, man. I got the content ready for us, guys. I'm ready to go. Y'all ready to have a good debate this morning and a good discussion about politics? You know what I'm saying? The last 3 streams I did, I was covered President Trump and his victory. You know what I'm saying? His resurgence to power as he came back into the White House. This morning, we're going to talk about the possibility of having the first female governor of California. I would surely appreciate you guys' participation. I see Kirk down there. What's up, Kirk? Springtrap. Thanos says hello. Hello, Thanos. How are you guys doing? Thank you guys for kicking it with me. You guys ready to talk about politics? Well, I see Tatum says, what I'm doing, man, I'm on the stream, man, about to do the stream, deliver some content. You know what I'm saying? What you doing? How you doing? Where you guys from? I appreciate you guys being here this morning with me, hanging out with me. If you haven't liked the video, I ask that y'all double tap the screen, show me some love, hit a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? We're just allowing some time, waiting for some people to jump up in the stream, and we're going to get started.
Just quality tools you can trust at prices.
T2, what's up, T2? T2 says the ice raid started yesterday in Boston. My thoughts, man. Basically, bro, that's what he said he was gonna do, ain't it? That's that's how I feel about that. Like, I'm not partisan whatsoever. Like, I could have views of whether or not that's what I would do. The way Trump's whole pathway to immigration, in my mind, I could say, hey, listen, looking at his pathway, T2, his pathway wouldn't be the pathway that I would take to implement my strategy to cure the immigration problem in the United States. Does that make sense? But even not necessarily being all the way on point with his methodology of how he goes about doing it, I'm not partisan. So not being partisan, I can't say, like, I can't hate on, like, what he's doing. The only thing, the human rights things is the only thing I care about. If I start seeing families being separated, then, like, of course, I'll speak out about that. But about him going after just criminals or him getting tough on immigration, I mean, how many people in the chat didn't hear him say he was going to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was in that position, if I was president, would I do it like that? I couldn't say I would. But I'm still not going to hate on him with his methods. And as long as what he's doing is legal and it doesn't violate human rights. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hate on him. Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. Y'all kicking it with your favorite host, the Ghost Man. If you guys haven't liked the video, go ahead and hit a thumbs up on that video. If you enjoy the content, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell, guys. We're going to be starting with the content in just a few minutes. I'm glad you guys are with me. I'm glad you guys are hanging out with me, guys. We just waiting on YouTube and the algorithms for some people to jump up in the stream. We're going to get started, man. I got some real good content for you guys. T2, we're going to talk about the importance of the governor of California. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, everybody in the United States knows who the governor of California is. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, if you think about it, plus the position pay, I think like $225,000. So it's pretty solid job. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like being the governor of Idaho or South Dakota, like you just gonna come into power and then you're gonna fade into the wilderness. Nah, if you the governor of California, you're gonna be center stage. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, you running for a national, like, you know, if he was a senator or something, the governor of California. So, man, we're going to go over, we're going to cover some real good content. T2, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you participating. Anything you guys got to ask me in the chat, man, y'all drop it down in the chat before we start the content, man. We could talk about anything you guys want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You guys just let me know. Anything you guys want to talk about, any questions about politics y'all have this morning, we could get going with it. Phil says, that's a good iron shirt you have on. Hey, I apologize about the wrinkles, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really too much of a girly man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just get it how I get it. You know what I'm saying? Just try to be clean and presentable. That's the goal. So that being said, man, I apologize about the wrinkles, Mr. Phil. But yeah, man, anything you guys want to talk about politics, y'all just drop it down in the chat. We waiting on YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get started. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Y'all jump down in the chat. Phil said, no, you did good. Oh, I appreciate that, Phil. Phil, where are you from, man? You know what I'm saying? Who you voted for in the presidential election? You know what I'm saying? How you think President Trump's doing so far? You know what I'm saying? You guys jump down in the comments, man. You guys let me know. And we could get started with the content. Oh, Phil said he from the United Kingdom, man. Well, what's up, Phil, from the United Kingdom, man? How is the United Kingdom? What part of the United Kingdom you from? You know what I'm saying, man? I always wanted to go to London, man. I heard London was the spot, man. London was the hideaway, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always wanted to go to London. Phil said he's not a fan of Trump, but he hoped he could end that terrible Ukraine war. Yeah, I understand that, Phil. I hope he could end it too, man. Like, it is a bad war, but in my opinion, it had to be fought because of Putin. Putin had to be chastised for his actions, man. Putin's been real aggressive in Europe, and like we can't have all that aggression. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We can't have all those violations of law, so we had to chastise him. And it cost his army a pretty penny. You know what I'm saying? He lost a lot of equipment. He lost a lot of soldiers, a lot of troops. You know what I'm saying? That's what had to happen. It's unfortunate, man. Sometimes those lessons have to be taught like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not, like, that's the way you contain them. If not, like, that's the same thing with China, man. I say this all the time. We're going to have that same problem with China. I promise y'all. Y'all just give it some time. The whole entire United States Marine Corps has been remade or rebuilt to fight China. Dude, I promise this on everything I love. Y'all listen to what I'm saying. The Marine Corps, the entire, go Google this. Go Bing it, go Microsoft it, whatever you need to do, wherever you get your information from. The entire United States Marine Corps has been reformed and redeveloped to fight China, the aggression, because that in Taiwan we know is coming. So if the United States is the dominant power in the world, you have to lay down the law. And the law is that you cannot attack what countries do the United States attacks? Every battle the United States gets in is because, I guess, a couple times the United States has attacked countries, but you know what I'm saying? The United States is the dominant superpower by far in the world. It's not even close. So that's to be expected. Phil says, T2 says, near Boston, myself and pro-Trump. That's good, man. How y'all think President Trump is doing? That's the question this morning, y'all, before we start with the content. How y'all think President Trump is doing? Like, how would y'all grade his overall? T2, how would you grade President Trump's overall job performance, not being partisan at all? Y'all jump down in the comments. Let me know. Legal Wars Podcast, guys. This morning, y'all kicking it with Ghostwriter, man. This isn't about me. This is about us. So if you guys are in here, y'all jump down in the comments, man. Y'all put your comments down there. Y'all let me know what y'all think about politics. We having a discussion. I asked y'all double tap that screen. Y'all like that video, man. Show your boy some love. Phil said London is fine. It's expensive and touristy. And like any other city in the world, over some idols. I am in Manchester area. Yes, sir. I would say London's probably a lot like, I would say, Chicago or LA. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe even New York. It's a huge metropolitan city, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what Phil pretty much saying is, like, once you've been to one city, you've been to all cities, man. You know what I'm saying? They all pretty much the same. So, yeah, but definitely I would like to see London, visit London, man, the London Bridge. Phil says China will move on Taiwan, then God knows what follows, and the international community does. That's the thing. We know, listen, I don't care what you guys say. We know that eventually that is going to happen, Phil. I appreciate that. Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars Podcast. It's your favorite host, The Ghost. I'm glad you guys are with me today. This morning, we talking politics. I ask that if you guys double tap your screen, if you like the video, man, show us some love. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. Hit the notification bell so you could come back, man. We talking politics this morning. We talking who will be the next governor of the state of California. You know what I'm saying? California could get its first female governor. It could get its first black governor. It could get its first South Asian governor. It could get its first mixed governor. You know what I'm saying? So that is something very important. You say, what is this? Why do we care? You see what I'm saying? Why would I care if I lived in Missouri? Who is the governor of California? I'm saying, do we not all know the California governors? Who in this chat don't know Governor Newsom? Governor Newsom's like a national political figure. True or false? You might not have knew Gary Brown as much, but his predecessor, Arnold Schwarzenegger, who in this chat didn't know Arnold Schwarzenegger. You see what I'm saying? So it is very important, the governor of California. We're going to go over the importance of the California governor and U.S. economy. Number one is the California economy. California has a golden economy. California is home to the most Fortune 500 companies. Who didn't know that? Beating out Texas, Florida, and all the other states. Who didn't know that? We're talking about the importance of being the governor of California. Travel spending reached an all-time high of $150.4 billion with a B. Plus, leading the next generation, California is home to 35 of the world's 50 leading AI companies. 35 of the world's 50 leading AI companies is in California. We know AI the future. Y'all know about AI? Y'all, we need to do a stream about AI. Drop down in the chat if you guys know about AI. How much money is estimated to be made off AI within the next 50 years? 35 of the 50. So it's not like just California, their economy is just big right now. I'm saying they're forward-leading, forward-thinking. California will be dominant for many years to come, okay? High-impact research and education institutions, and a quarter of the technology patents in conference papers. Y'all got to listen to what I'm saying now. Additionally, California has one of the most equitable tax systems in the entire country and is number one in the nation for new business starts. Think about that. Number one in the nation for access to venture capital. Number one for manufacturing. Number one for high tech. Number one for agriculture. I just got started, guys. I'm saying, how can we hate on California? California's economy by far is greater than any other state. It's not even close. It's ugly. California consistently through 19, Governor Newsom navigated that state to continually exert dominance in the economies of the United States and in the world. California's top 5 in the world in economies, man. Listen to what I said, bro. Number one in the nation for new business startups. Not only that, do we lead the nation for you to come start your business, we number one for access to venture capital. So not only are we number one in the nation to start a business, we believe in investing in your dreams for you to start your business. On top of that, we number one for manufacturing. So this is fertile ground for business growth. And if you into high tech or agriculture, and you heard about the AI, man, 35, look, bro, the Fortune 500 companies in the world, you see what I'm saying? Most of them, of the Fortune 500 companies, are in California. Let's continue with the content, guys. I see Jesse down there. I see Phil down there, guys. Y'all keep them comments coming. What about gun safety? You know what I'm saying? If you guys are Trump supporters, y'all might not care about gun safety. California is ranked number one in the nation for the strength of its gun safety laws, along with some of the lowest rates of gun deaths and gun ownership by Giffords Law Center in every town for gun safety. So don't argue with me. Argue with Giffords Law Center in every town for gun safety. They didn't say LA. They didn't say San Francisco. They didn't say Oakland. They said the entire state is number one for the strength of its gun safety laws with some of the lowest rates of gun deaths and gun ownerships. That's different parts of California. You see what I'm saying? What about the northern part of California? You know, in fact, if the firearm mortality rate in the rest of the United States matched California's between 2013 and 22, there would have been nearly 140,000 fewer firearm-related deaths nationwide in the decades alone. Bro, I know people are not going to agree with that. They're not going to argue with that. But California leads the nation, not only in economy, but in gun safety as well. Stats prove it. Guys, I don't have a time to get the stats to argue with you guys about this. I'm just presenting the facts and the importance of becoming the governor of California, but I don't have time to get the stats to argue with you about each individual point, but we can do that one day. But California leading the nation. What about feeding kids? Taking advantage of a federal program, Sunbucks, already helping 3.2 million kids and students who would not normally receive meals during the summertime. This comes as more than 13 Republican governors rejected this opportunity. So California believes in feeding kids. What about healthcare access? California has expanded access to low-cost, high-quality healthcare for all lower-income, preventative, and continuous health. Bro, listen to this. Listen to this. All lower-income California residents. All. What state does that? Listen, in my state, I'm going to give, I don't care what the federal government's doing, all my low-income residents in my state, I'm going to provide high-quality health care for them. What other state's doing that? That don't matter regardless of your age, regardless of your immigration status, recognizing that providing preventative and continuous health care is most cost-effective, leading to Californians having among the highest life expectancies in the nation. That's how you argue me, guys. Health care access. Who is among the greatest in the nation? Who has the highest life expectancies in the nation? That's how we know. California is among the highest. You can't argue that. That's facts. Leading the nation. Climate action. California is investing $45 billion to tackle the climate crisis. Guys, listen, it's a fundamental divide between the Republicans and the Democrats. Okay? The Republicans do not even acknowledge that we have a climate crisis. How many people in the chat right now believe we have a climate crisis? That's what I'm saying. The Republicans don't even acknowledge that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying, like, we'll look at something like the wildfires and we'll automatically say, hey, I mean, like, what's going on in California? Like they doing something wrong. But if you get into the situation and you do your research investigation, you know the people that's getting sued are those utility companies. And it's just a act of God or a weather event, and the utility companies not all the way having preventative measures, and then the wildfires start. Now, Governor Bass could do something, could do more to help prevent or fight the problem. And maybe Governor Newsom can too. But I'm saying fundamentally, the problem in California with those wildfires is the utility companies. Those are the people who are blamed. Those are the ones who's getting sued. But I'm saying California is approaching this issue with $45 billion to attack the climate crisis, because California believes that fires starting in the snow is due to global warming. And that's the overall problem. Hurricanes are getting bigger. They're going further inland. You see what I'm saying? Like, we have a crisis in the world with the climate, and the Republicans, they don't even agree that we have that crisis. You see what I'm saying? So that's why California is approaching this like this, okay? $45 billion to tackle the climate crisis and better prepare California for a more extreme future. The state is already seeing these investments pay off. Oh, they are? How? Earlier this year, clean electricity production exceeded California's electricity demand during 91 of 102 days as of June 16th, and has 10,000 megawatts of battery energy, storage capacity online to enhance grid reliability. Okay? Higher education institutions. California is home to 3 of the top universities in the world. Guys, we're going to go on and on and on and on. Economy, gun safety, feeding kids, healthcare access, climate action, higher education. I'm saying, listen, where is Seth Rogen, or where is people who are saying that Gavin Newsom destroyed the state? I'm saying, where's the facts to back that? Like, you could say, if I lived in California, I remember living in California in 1980 and living in California right now is completely different. So we're going to blame that on Governor Newsom, say he destroyed the state. But I'm saying, I got facts for y'all. The economy, it's not even close. Most Fortune 500 companies are in the state of California, okay? It's not close. Gun safety, number 1. Feeding kids. Healthcare access, providing quality healthcare access for all of its residents. The state's doing that. Climate action, investing money. 3 of the top universities, not in America, in the whole world, are in Cali. Stanford, University of California, Berkeley. What about the University of California, Los Angeles? When it comes to enhancing students' social mobility, California is home to 12 of the top 20 universities, including 2 of the 4 of the top 5. California State University, Los Angeles, University of California, Merced, Fresno Pacific University, and California State University, Northridge. What about research and development? The University of California system is the highest ranking research institution when it comes to the most number of patents earned in the world. What about belonging and unity? Does California believe in community? California continues to lead the nation and celebrate people for who they are, being a sanctuary for people seeking gender-affirming care, reproductive health care, and seeking to enshrine LGBTQ equality in the state's constitution this November. Earlier this year, Governor Newsom released a Golden State Plan to counter anti-Semitism to address increasing attacks on California's Jewish communities and wrote a letter to California's Muslim, Palestinian American, and Arab communities, and the state launched CA versus Hate initiative to help individuals and communities targeted by hate. I will say this, man, for a long time I've said this. California, Illinois, and New York leads the nation in civil rights actions fighting against hate. And last but not least, why is California, being the governor of California, important? What about transportation? California is working on the nation's first high-speed rail system. Have you guys heard about the nation's first high-speed rail system? Well, guess what state is working on it? California, which recently cleared its final regulatory hurdle. That means it's coming. This critical mode of transportation will connect Los Angeles to San Francisco. Like that. You could go to LA to San Francisco, Central Cali, North Central Cali to Southern California. Like that. Okay? With plans to connect further to the south to San Diego. That's almost to Mexico. And through Central Valley up to Sacramento. The Golden State is full steam ahead. Guys, you say why that is important? We had discussion time. Guys, y'all kicking it with me. I see FR down there, Jesse, Milton. You guys, I gave y'all all that great content. Y'all jump down in the chat below. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. You asked, why is that important? Guys, these are just some of the ways that California leads or influence the entire United States again. California is the largest state in population and is by far the largest economy of all the states in the United States and is among the top 5 richest economies of all the nations in the world, this state of California. If you think of the previous California governors, okay, before Governor Newsom, even Arnold Schwarzenegger, I mean, everyone knows Governor Newsom. Who doesn't know Governor Newsom? He's like a national politician, right? So yes, the California governor is not the president, but it's a $225,000 a year job as the governor of the largest state in America and a role on the national political scene. So my question for you guys is, do you guys think that Kamala Harris should run for governor of California next year? Guys, it's discussion time. Jump down in the comments and let me know. So guys, I ask that you'll like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. And if you guys enjoy the content and you guys, we need you guys' support for channel membership starting at $2.99, super chat, super stickers. If you guys want to start a conversation, have your comment highlighted, hit that square with that $sign, and your donation are much appreciated. Milton says no. And Milton says because she will win. Like what I'm saying is, Milton, is that I believe that VP Harris, the former vice president, I believe that Kamala Harris would be great for California. And guys, I just went over a whole list of reasons how California is important. It's not like saying, okay, like she was the vice president, so like she's not the vice president no more, so I'm gonna just go off to the side somewhere and chill, or I'm gonna come back and try to run for president, because I think for her to try to come back and run for president, that would be a mistake. What you guys think? You guys think for VP Harris, she's not even 60 years old, okay? So you guys think that she should go and try to run for president again in 2028? Or you guys think that would be a mistake? Jump down in the comments and let me know. CJ says, heck yeah, Kamala all day. Man, that's just my opinion, man. She a California girl, California politics. So I just think that she's going to win. She would easily win the state of California. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Some people saying that she should run for president again in 2028. I don't think that VP Harris or former VP Harris, that's a mistake. I keep calling her VP Harris. I don't think that Kamala should run for president in 2028. I don't think that's a good idea. I think the perfect place for her to continue her young career in politics would be for Kamala Harris to run for governor of California. You see what I'm saying? I think that would be powerful. She would be on the national scene. You know, everybody she would be able to communicate like her message and continue her fight. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody would still see her and recognize her with media coverage. So I think, in my opinion, that should be her next move in 2026. Man, what you guys think, man? Y'all up in here, man, y'all not really saying too much. Y'all kind of quiet. You know what I'm saying? Milton says, I'm not sure she has a message. Like, I heard that before. But Milton, this is what I'm saying. All you have to do is just communicate with the people. That's all you have to do. That is the message. Just communicate with the people. I'm going to put my boots on the ground and I'm going to get that. That's what you need to be doing right now. Like Milton says that was her original problem. Milton, you saying that's VP, that was Kamala's problem, or is that the Democrats' problem? What's Trump's message? You see what I'm saying? I'm going to put my boots on the ground. And when I get my boots on the ground, I'm going to go hear what the people saying, and I'm going to come back with solutions to their problems. Man, you saying that like she didn't have a message, man, I just completely disagree with that. I'll debate you guys about that. I disagree with that. I don't think that's the problem. You see what I'm saying? The message was resonating. It's just about connecting. It's about connecting that message. I don't think a message will ever be a problem unless, like, if like anything we talking about is a message. If we talking about the economy, she's saying, I know exactly how she said she was going to fix the economy. And I agree with her more. She said she was going to fix it this way. Trump said he was going to fix it this way. The people believe Trump. More people believe Trump, and they connected with Trump. I'm saying, like, I don't think her not having a message, she had a message. It's just they connected more with his message. You see what I'm saying? Milton says culture. Yes, of course. It had definitely something to do with culture. Has to. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, the bro culture. Like, Trump tapped into that. He knew what he was doing when he was picking J.D. Vance because he knew that's where he was going with this. And he knew there was enough, he had enough voters in that segment of the population to get him across the finish line. Killer King says, how did she say she was going to fix it? What, the economy? Bottom up. 25,000. Listen, if I want to buy a house, I'm going to give you $25,000. Bro, before I get into that, guys, okay? She come from California. What's California's economy look like? So the Californians, who want to argue me the Californians know how to run the economy? True or false? Look at their economy, okay? That's number one. She going to give $25,000 to people who want to buy a home. You could say how that would hurt this, how that would hurt that, but for that person, if I'm looking to buy a home, you give me $25,000. She addressed the housing crisis. That's something that I think that President Trump, I don't hear him addressing that. He's talking about immigration, and that's fine, and that's dandy. Like, you going to deport how many immigrants? 1 million? You going to deport 2 million immigrants, and you think that'll fix the housing crisis? I think that might help the housing crisis, but we still have a shortage of housing. She addressed that, talk about 3 million housing. Regulations on groceries. Because I don't care, you could drop the fuel price, you could do different things to help affect the grocery prices dropping, but that's not going to stop just somebody one day saying, hey, some business owners saying, hey, there's a freeze in Austin, Texas today. The 18-wheelers, like, everybody asking for eggs. I'm going to jack up the eggs $1. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to have some kind of regulation. She addressed that. But she had a plan. She had a message. It's just that President Trump's message resonated more in more ways than that. President Trump almost got assassinated, bro. He got up off that stage with that blood running down his face. Who don't remember that? With his hand talking about fight, fight, fight. How you gonna beat that? That man like a gladiator, bro. And then she came in the election late. But that's spilled beans, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying she don't have a message. I think her message will play very well in California. Killer King says how she said she was gonna fix it. You know what I'm saying? I just went over that. Daniel Garrett says so many politicians, experts on YouTube Live. Sir, I am not an expert in politicians. You know what I'm saying? In politics, I am a paralegal. You know what I'm saying? I have an associate's degree as a paralegal. Not only do I have an associate's degree, I'm a practicing paralegal, 2 years, 5 and 2 in litigation. I filed 17 cases, won an appeal in the U.S. Court of Appeals, Mr. Daniel. So how many political experts on YouTube Live have actually won an appeal in the U.S. Court of Appeals? How many attorneys, Mr. Daniel, have won an appeal in the U.S. Court of Appeals? Not many. People don't win in that court. 93% of the people go to that court lose. I'm just a paralegal. So it seemed like I might know a little bit of something about something. Plus, I studied political science in school, sir. So all that information is available if you want to go over the content, if you're serious about it, you know what I'm saying? That being said, we're getting off subject, guys. If you guys have not liked the video, I ask that you guys double tap the screen, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Most importantly, everyone, I ask that you would jump down in the chat, man. Your comments about politics. I want to hear what you got to say. Killer King says 25 G's to buy a house that you will lose in less than a year with the outrageous cost of living and everything. Not everybody, Killer King. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm talking about, you talking about necessarily in California, I'm talking about she running this a national campaign. So that means the people in Mississippi who could buy a $250,000 house, Killer King, that might cost $2 million house where you live at, the people in Mississippi could buy that house, they still get that $25,000. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, my boy, like, yes, I think that she had policies. She had well-developed, well-spoken policies that was laid out, bro, to help other people. But it's just that people believed and connected with Trump's policies more than hers. Y'all tell me where I'm wrong at. Milton says, good point. Trump's ideas didn't really help the housing market. Bro, I hadn't heard him address anything about the housing market to this point. Nothing. Not one thing. I have not heard President Trump address anything about the housing market. If I'm wrong, y'all tell me where I'm wrong at. But bro, I promise you, we have a shortage of houses in the United States. That is a huge problem. Maybe, like I said, President Trump said, hey, if we're just going to deport 2 million people, that's going to help us with the housing shortage that we have, because the Republicans' argument is that the immigrants are stealing the resources, including housing resources that was designed for the poor in America. There is a housing shortage. Because of the housing shortage, the cost of living is higher. The price of rent is higher. I don't never hear President Trump addressing that. But like I said, maybe he's got a different plan to address that, or maybe he's going to get to that later. What you guys think, guys? You know what I'm saying, guys? Welcome to the Legal Wars podcast, guys. I'm glad y'all here. Guys, jump down in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think. We talking about Kamala Harris being the next president, or excuse me, the next governor of the state of California, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it's very unfortunate that she didn't win the election. President Trump is the president. That is set in stone, done with. You know what I'm saying? Let's pray for President Trump. But even though Kamala didn't win the election, I think that it's time. It is time for California to have someone like VP Harris to lead the charge, to take the reins from Governor Newsom. You know what I'm saying? She's still going to be on the national scene. We'll still see her. You know what I'm saying? CNN will see her. Fox News, that be governor. You know, should become the next Governor Newsom. You know what I'm saying? How would she navigate that role? We don't know. We'll have to see. But, bro, like I said, she's only 60 years old. I don't see how many guys, y'all let me know. I really want to talk about this. I hadn't heard any of you guys address this. How many of you guys think that Kamala Harris would be a viable candidate in the 2028 presidential election? I just think the Democratic Party is going to move away from, you know what I'm saying, like a politician like that. That's just my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? They wanted an open process last time. You know what I'm saying? And if they had an open process, we don't even know if she would have won. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on her at all. I think she's well qualified for the job. But seeing her as the governor of California, I think that will be a perfect fit for her future. So David, good morning, Mr. David. David says Biden for California governor. It's funny you say that Biden, bro, he did head out to Cali, man, whenever he left the White House. You know what I'm saying? Going out to California for vacation. But I think pretty much, man, President Biden, we're going to see him fade off into the wild blue yonder. We might hear from him sometimes, man, but President Biden's so old, man. You know what I'm saying? I think you would successfully say that he retired. Good morning, Mr. James. He said that I'm wrong. He addressed it in his last term. He was proposing building new cities in America. But this is what I'm saying. Since his last term, Mr. James, that he addressed it in, so I guess you're talking about 2020 or 2021. Mr. James, so since 2020 or 2021, according to the Republicans, more than 11 million more immigrants have entered America. So stop and think about this, guys. All these immigrants coming to America, do you guys think they need a place to stay? They got to have a place to stay. We don't have the housing for them. You're going to take out some of them. You're not going to take out all of them, guys. Like I'm saying, VP Harris addressed that directly, saying that the United States government needs to be active in assuring that the private sector builds 3 million more houses. That's what we need, man. You know what I'm saying? David said Biden Harris walks 2028. That's too funny. I think the Democratic Party, David, is moving way away from that, man. Not hating on VP Harris. I'm saying a clean pathway. I see a clean pathway of success with her still in the national spotlight, the political spotlight as the governor of California. And as we're going to address something a little more controversial, the DEI issue that I've been waiting to address, we finna go over that in just a second, y'all. Prepare content, so just give me a second. Keith said, who's paying you to do that? Are you making me laugh? David said, how about Waltz for president? Bro, I don't think so. I just didn't see. Guys, y'all tell me where I'm wrong. So I just didn't see that Waltz, there was a good reception for Tim Waltz. Y'all seen that? As a matter of fact, some people would say that if she would have picked Shapiro, she would have had a better chance of actually winning with Shapiro. How many of you guys think that? You think if she would have picked Shapiro as a vice president, she would have had a better chance of winning. But I'm saying, man, like Tim Waltz, they painted Tim Waltz. She picked Tim Waltz to be like a Bill Clinton, to talk to those white working class men in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan. But that failed drastically. Tim Waltz wasn't a voice to talk to. He couldn't even talk to the people in Wisconsin. Michigan. Come on, man. So I don't think Tim Waltz, and once the Democratic Party seen that failure, bro, look at it. The Democratic Party, it's like almost in shambles. You got President Obama, he beefing, Biden beefing, like they all beefing with each other. Ain't got no clear leader, bro. They need a young, clear, fresh-faced voice to take over the Democratic Party. Governor Harris. I'm already calling Governor Harris. Kamala Harris, man, her place would definitely be governor of California, man. It's a great job for her moving forward. I think after she go take that role for 8 years, take that role before she's 70, she give it one more shot for president. You know what I'm saying? One more shot. 8 years as governor of California. She's still in the national spotlight. You know what I'm saying? should be about 67 years old. She run for president one more time. I think that's her next move. That's my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? James says, you think about it. Housing crisis, she invite more people, make it make sense. No, she actually said she was going to fix the housing crisis. She had a solution. Look, President Trump announced that he's sending 1,500 troops to the border, okay? That's pretty much what the border bill was about. Instead of sending troops, they were gonna give 1,500 more border agents. But she wanted more asylum judges. She had a full plan on how to fix the problems. That's not why she lost. That's not the issue. Why she lost is that President Trump connected better with the voters. It's not about the message, it's about which message connects. It's not about the message, it's about which message connects. Her message connected, but it didn't connect as good as President Trump's message. Valinda says, good morning, good morning. Let's see, Killer says, the last 4 years have been an absolute financial nightmare. Never before have I chosen between paying bills or buying food. Under Kamala would have been significantly worse. Man, actually, I would say the last 4 years wasn't a financial nightmare for me, but, it might become that now with President Trump. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But that's just my opinion, your opinion. I appreciate you participating. James says her solutions were to let more people in. Sir, she wasn't the president. That wasn't her solutions. You could say that was President Biden's solutions. I wouldn't say that was Kamala Harris' solutions to let more people in. That she got up and gave speeches on. She visited the border. Go back and watch the content. We covered that. You see what I'm saying? Research. I did content quoting her words, her actions, Republicans' actions, Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, all of that. Go back and watch the content. I did the research, man. She gave solutions to solving immigration, and none of it was to let more people in. So I don't understand where you get that from, sir, but I appreciate you participating, though. Valinda says, I've fallen between Republican and Libertarian, but I will say that Kamala would have been a better chance with Shapiro. Man, listen, like that's all I want to hear. You see what I'm saying? That's the kind of connection with the content that I'm looking for. I agree with that 10,000%. You see what I'm saying? But me personally, I wouldn't say a Republican and a Libertarian. I would say I fall in between Reagan Democrat and a Reagan Democrat and a Bush Republican. You see what I'm saying? A lot conservative, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I agree with the Democrats a lot, but I'm definitely an independent, though. But what she said about Shapiro, though, that's spot on. Because I think Shapiro, bro, would be, I was saying that, I was preaching that the entire time. You know what I'm saying? Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars podcast, guys. I'm glad that you guys are here. Guys, if y'all are in here and y'all enjoying the content, I appreciate y'all being here. Do me a favor, double tap that screen for me, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, guys, we need you guys' support. Channel memberships start at $2.99. Super chats, super stickers. And if you want to start a conversation or have your comment highlighted, hit that square with that $ in it, and your donations are much appreciated. Guys, so we're going to move forward. Segment 2, we're going to talk about California actually electing a black governor. So, guys, the race for California governor is getting underway already. You say already? Yeah, 2026 next year, guys. It's time to start paying attention. You might have not noticed this race because our national attention is focused squarely on the presidential election. But California's next governor will be chosen in 2026. This too is an election of national importance. Yes, the governor of California is an election of national importance. It's worthy of your attention, regardless of what state you live in. Regardless of what state you live in. 2026 might seem like a long way off, but it's not. In election terms, it's just around the corner. It takes years for a candidate for national office to build up momentum for a general election, and make no mistake, the position of California governor is a national office. And make no mistake, the position of California governor is a national office. Sure, on paper, the California governor is a state level position on paper, but what happens in California affects the entire country. And the office of the governor is often a stepping stone to the presidency. In American history, there have been 17 governors who were elected president out of 47. 17, that's like a third. One of them was a movie star from California named Ronald Reagan. You guys might have heard of Ronald Reagan. Okay, guys? Guys, thank y'all for being with me this morning. If you guys have not already liked the video, I ask that y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Most importantly, guys, jump down below in the chat. Let your voices be heard, guys. We almost to discussion time. Guys, we've been streaming for about an hour now, okay? And so basically I gave you the beginning of why I felt Kamala Harris should run for governor of California. And that's basically for her and for her personal future. What I'm finna give you right now is the most important part of the stream, okay? So the information that I'm giving you right now, I'm telling you that not only should Kamala Harris run for governor of California for her future, I think she needs to do it for the future of all of America. I think she needs to do it for the future of all of California. You see what I'm saying? If someone like Seth Rogen can say that Governor Newsom destroyed the state, that's his opinion. And although I can't say that I have the statistical facts to back that up, I can say 10,000% though that I believe in my heart that Kamala Harris, if she served 8 years as governor of California, at the end of her governorship, like, people wouldn't be saying she destroyed the state. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm finna say right now is so important. Guys, listen. Before I get to this next part, I just want to stop and define a representative democracy. That's what we have in America. Those elected leaders represent us, right? They represent the people. You guys with me? You guys agree? So you can understand where I'm coming from, okay? So a representative democracy is a political system in which the citizens of a country or other political entity vote for representatives to handle legislation and otherwise rule that entity on their behalf. The elected representatives, in turn, are accountable to the electorate for their actions. Guys, tell me where I'm wrong. Y'all jump down in the comments below. Tell me where I'm wrong. So, guys, let's look at California's demographics. Let's see, okay? So, here's my argument, okay? We're addressing DEI, we're addressing the race stuff, we're addressing all of this stuff, okay? Guys, here's my argument. My argument on this is, so you have a representative government, okay? So that means that you have the people, you have 10 people. You say you're gonna pick your leader. Okay, we're gonna pick 3 leaders, okay? So you picking 3 leaders out of the 10 people. So I'm saying, like, why out of the 10 people, let me keep going. Y'all got the example, let me go. Let's look at California's demographics and let's see if the elected governors of California is a reflection or a representation of the population. So California's population in 2020 was 34.7% white. Out of 100%, California's population was 34.7% white. 5% were African American. About 0.5% were Hispanic Native American. 15% were Asian. Less than 0.5% were Hispanic Pacific Islander. 4% were non-Hispanic multiracial. And the largest percent of California's population are Hispanic. 40% of California's population are Hispanic. So 40% Hispanic, 34% white, 5% black, 15% Asian, okay? 4% Pacific Islander, okay? So in California, whites are not the majority. So where are the African American governors? You got a representative governor. Your government represents the people, right? It don't have nothing to do with race, but your government represents the people. That's what a representative government is. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Am I cooking or not? Y'all jump down in the comments, man. Get that chat live, man. I'm in here giving y'all good content right now. A representative government, what we have in America, we talk about DI. This has absolutely nothing to do with being racist. This talking about a representative government, what we have in America, where in California, 35% are white, 40% are Hispanic. So my question is, where are the African-American governors in California, Asian, Pacific Islanders, or Hispanic governors? Have you guys ever heard of a Hispanic governor in California? How are you representing 100% of California with all white, non-female governors? Is California all white and non-female? Because that's what I'm saying, guys. Y'all, the people who argue against DI, y'all just, it's like y'all have a block there. You missing out on something. This don't have anything to do with racism. This has to do with us having a representative government, and we are picking our leaders. So I'm saying, if the majority of the people are not white, how are the leaders are all white? If there's as many females as males, how are the leaders all male? That's not a representative government. Does that make sense to y'all? It's not about DEI, it's about it not being a fair representation of the nation. That's what it's about. So this isn't about DEI, guys, but we need to discuss this. Since 1849, bro, you talking about almost 200 years, California has had 40 governors, no females, no blacks, no Hispanics. They all white men. You see what I'm saying? Guys, in the United States, we have a representative government. This is why this matters. It's not a race issue. The issue is blacks, women, and others are qualified for the job as well. Do y'all agree with that or not? Let me see what y'all saying. Valinda says we are not only pick our leaders, we also select people to act and speak on our behalf. Our districts negotiate. That's true. Let's see. Dow says merit is the only metric that should be used. Man, you listen. This is what I'm saying to you. Okay? This is what I'm saying. Y'all are saying, and Aloha Kitty, baby, I see you in the chat. I want to say good morning. Like, guys, I don't see the guy who was in here who was disrespecting Aloha Kitty, guys, but we're not going to disrespect Aloha Kitty. We're not going to disrespect our moderators whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? And if we see you guys in here being disrespectful and not being civil, if I see you, definitely, I'm going to get you out of here as soon as I can. So Aloha Kitty, I said that I was going to address that, baby. I want to say good morning to you. I want to say, how you doing, baby? You know what I'm saying? And I do want you to participate in this chat as much as possible. But guys, getting back to the content, guys, we talking about a representative government. That's what we have in America. And what I'm saying is, if you have women, you have Hispanics, you have all these different races. Good morning, baby. How are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You participate as much as you want to. I'm paying attention this morning. We don't have that many people in here. If I see somebody being disrespectful to you, I'm going to deal with it ASAP. But guys, we have is in America, okay? Like we have so many different, look, I was watching the Trump inauguration. And like, so it was a parade with the military. And I just looked at the line of the people in the military as a representation of America. I seen Hispanics, I seen whites, I seen blacks, I seen women. That's a representation of America. Imagine if our military was only white men. You would say something was wrong with that picture, wouldn't it? I mean, tell me how what I'm saying does not make sense. This doesn't have nothing to do with DEI. But what I'm saying is, if the only people you are hiring is a certain race, then that makes you appear like you racist. And if you're saying that it's only about merits, like Dog is saying, basically he's saying that black people don't have merits or not qualified to do the job. How is that not racist? A black man is qualified to do or have merits to do any job that a white man does. Hispanic man does. You see what I'm saying? That is racist. So that's why DEI was, you know what I'm saying? Fidela says the districts may agree on which way we do things, even things in water gaps in the majority. Tulsi Gabbard, Jeff says, thank God Trump ended the DEI. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm trying to explain it to you guys, but you guys are not understanding. You're just not getting it. How you going to represent California when all your governors are white men? Y'all don't think Kamala should run for governor of California? Y'all jump down in the comments and y'all let me know. So guys, I ask that y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. And guys, if y'all are enjoying the content, guys, we need your support, okay? Channel memberships start at $2.99. Super chat, super stickers. If you want to start a conversation, have your comment highlighted, hit that square with that $sign in it, and your donations are much appreciated. Jeff says, if you only be about merit, you should have been voted in the past experience results. Stop calling racism. Come on, man. No, that is not true. If it's only about merit, why aren't there any more white or black or Hispanic governors in California? If it's only about merit, only 1/3 of the people are white. And if you break that down to white men, you're talking about less than probably 25% of the population are white men. But since 1849, 40 governors, they're only white. So you're saying no black people are qualified. On merits, no black people are qualified. On merits, no women are qualified. On merits, no Hispanics are qualified. According to him, Tulsi Gabbard wouldn't be qualified because she's not a white man. So in California, if you're not a white man, you're not qualified. Tulsi Gabbard's not qualified in California. Vivek would not be qualified in California. He's not a white man. You know what I'm saying? Aloha said that's not good representation. That is horrible representation. Bottom line, I don't care how you could argue. If you have a representative government, okay, I always stand up when I illustrate these points. If you have a representative government, in this room, I got 3 white people, I got 1 black person, I got 2 Asian peoples, I got 1 Pacific Islander, and I got 4 white people. How many is that? Like 11? Okay? And I got 6 of them are women and 4 of them are men. Okay? And so you're going to represent this group, and I'm going to send 3 leaders. How are all the leaders you sending white males? That's what I'm saying. That is not a representative government. So that's why DEI was created. It makes perfect sense to me. Y'all help me break it down to you better. Killer Clean says DEI put skin color above merit. Y'all keep on saying this, bro. I'm breaking it down to you. No, I'm not saying, we not saying just because he black, bro. We're not saying just because he black. That's not what we saying at all. We saying that your government, the faces I see in your government should represent the faces I see when I walk in your city. If I walked around College Station and all I seen was white males, and out of every 10 person, I seen one black person, and out of every 20 person, I seen one female, then it would make sense that if 40 people then ran for governor of College Station or mayor, then that all will be white males, because that's mostly 80% of what's here is white males. That's a representative government. But how you gonna represent the people with all white males, which is like 15% of the population, and you saying that based on merit, the only person qualified to be governor of California is a white male, then that statement within itself is racist. How am I wrong? Tell me where I'm wrong at. I know I'm right with what I'm saying, my boy. Guys, if y'all enjoying the content this morning, I ask that y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, guys. Hit that super chat button, guys. Your donations will be much appreciated, guys. If y'all want to start a conversation, go ahead, hit that $ button, guys, and we would appreciate it so much. J.R. Reed said, Elder for governor. That'll be a good matchup. That's what I'm saying. Her running for governor wouldn't just be given. You see what I'm saying? But I would say that's a national political position. So that would be a perfect spot for her, because I just don't see her coming back as running for president in 2028. I don't think that would go over well. What you guys think? Dog says, I will vote for Tulsi Gabbard. You can't vote for her because she can't run for governor in California. You can't have it your way because you Republican. What I'm saying is okay, if you would vote for her, she couldn't run for governor of California because she is not a white male. That's my point. You guys have women that you would vote for. What about the Nome girl from North Dakota or whatever? The new Secretary, Kristen Nome of Secretary of Homeland Security. Y'all got some women in the Republican Party, so y'all should be on my side. Because what I'm saying is, in the state of California, since 1849, for 40 governors, if you are not a white male, you cannot be governor of California. So that go for Tulsi Gabbard too. And Kristen Noem and all the Republican women that y'all like, that go for them too. That go for the black Republicans you like too. That goes for Vivek too. Anybody who's not a white male has never been a governor of California. So that's what I'm saying. It would be good for the culture. It would be good for society. It would be good in more ways than just VP Harris if she did become the first female governor of California, if she did become the first person of African American descent of California, if she did become. That's what I'm saying. If California leads the nation and everywhere else, I look on the map, I see black governors on the map. I don't see none in California. I look on the map, don't we see Alabama got a female governor? I don't see none in California. I'm talking about in the deep South, boy, Alabama. They got a female governor. I don't see none in California. If California leads the nation in those things, that's what I'm saying. Where is the females? Where is the black people? Where is the Hispanic people? Where are the minorities? Here come VP Harris. Y'all tell me I'm not cooking. You know what I'm saying? Dawg said Nome would be great too. That's what I'm saying. But you couldn't do it in Cali. Richard say, what's up, my brother? What's up, Richard? Man, if y'all hadn't liked the video, man, y'all like the video, man. Show your boy some love, man. Don't be a hater. It's free to show love. Just double tap the screen, man. Give me a thumbs up, man. Like the video. If you enjoying the content, subscribe to the channel. Y'all hit that super chat. You know what I'm saying? That square with that dollar in it, man. Y'all show y'all boys some support on here giving y'all some great content this morning, having a great conversation this morning. Most importantly, man, y'all jump down in the comments, man. Y'all get it kicking, man. Y'all have a debate with me, man. I'm looking for my Republicans, man. You feel me? Got that Kool-Aid for my Republicans. I'm going to have to bring that Kool-Aid out. J.L. Reed says she won't run. J.L. Bro, the woman is 60 years. She's not 60. She's 59. What's she going to do? He says she will be a dud, bro, in her own state. What research you doing? Bro, I guarantee you, if we conducted a poll, a scientific poll in California, I know the candidates. I did the research. I guarantee you she gonna be leading in that poll with like 7 or 8 candidates. Man, you talking about VP Harris and Cali? Bro, you know VP Harris, when she first announced she was running for president, this in 2016. Some of y'all in this chat might have been children. This in 2016, when she first announced she was running for president, bro, I think in San Francisco, she from Oakland, but she had 20,000 people there. Thought she was going to look like Bernie Sanders, bro. Thought she was going to give Joe Biden a run for his money. That's why he ended up picking her for VP. So you telling me Kamala Harris, in California, again, you don't know the other candidates, bro. In her own state, that woman was the sitting vice president. She way more qualified than any other person going to be on that ticket. She was the first female vice president, bro. Get that spot to Kamala. Y'all salute the first female governor of the state of California. This man says she gonna be a dud. Who gonna be better than her? Who gonna be better than the former vice president, the former first female vice president of the United States? Guys, y'all go ahead, hit that thumbs up on that video. I know y'all Republicans don't feel this, what I'm talking about this morning. But we don't care. Aloha Kitty, where you at, baby? Tell them we don't care. You feel me? J.R. Reed says she got there on her knees, bro. Like, you just a hater, man. J.R. Reed. Don't be a hater, man. That's like some hate stuff, man. She got there on her knees. So she didn't get a law license. I mean, J.R. Reed, you got a law license. You know how hard it is to get a law license. And I'm saying she did that at the very beginning of her career. We ain't going to start talking about all the stuff she accomplished. At the very beginning of her career, she got that law license. You see what I'm saying? That's to start her career. That woman accomplished a lot. And you just to say that she won't, man, y'all just hating on her. Homie, you's a player, hater. You mad at Kamala? And I don't know why. Man, y'all hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all turn up. Turn up. What Killer said. She slept her way to the top. So Killer, you dead wrong, bro. You dead wrong. Aloha, baby. We address any one of all that hatred stuff and that negativity. We address that right now. Why? Ain't that many people in this stream. You see what I'm saying? Give them the content. My boy Richard said, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Who want to debate us this morning, man? VP Harris gonna be the next governor of the state of California. Who gonna debate me on that? She too young to quit, man. She encouraging us not to give up the fight. So she gonna just go, VP Harris, you gonna just go sit down? No. So what's the strategy? Is she gonna run for president in 2028? I really don't see that would be a good idea. She needs to go be the governor of California for 8 years. And after them 8 years, then she'll throw her hat in for president again. Oh, David said, where's Gavin going? Gavin's going to run for president. I don't think Gavin will be nominated. You see what I'm saying? I hope they pick Shapiro. I feel like if they don't pick Shapiro, they probably will lose again. But if they pick Shapiro, Then Shapiro is like a centrist. I think the Democrats are going to definitely move to the center in 2028, really in 2026. They already started moving to the center. But they picked Shapiro. I think Shapiro is like a centrist. So to satisfy that liberal wing of the Democratic Party, they're going to need a liberal voice. So I could definitely, whoever is on the top of the ticket in the Democratic Party, I say they're going to be towards the center. So they're going to need a liberal voice. And I think that since VP Harris already served, you know what I'm saying, who your liberal voices is. Gavin is the most liberal voice they have. So if you pick, bro, I'm cooking, bro. I'm telling y'all how it's going to go down. So if you pick a centrist candidate, you see what I'm saying? You need a liberal voice. Gavin is the best liberal voice you have. So I see Gavin being on the ticket as a vice presidential pick in 2028. And I think the top of the ticket in the Democrat Party is going to be a centrist. Y'all tell me where I'm wrong, Gavin. Tell me where I'm wrong. Man, Shapiro Trent is the best politician in politics right now today. That's Republican, Democrats, or Independents. In Pennsylvania, a purple state, he went in 60% of the vote. So that means 10% he getting 10% of the vote from the Republicans. Shapiro. The last candidate that polled that well in a state race was Obama, and he translated it into a national race. Shapiro is the exact same as Obama. He's just white and he's Jewish. I think he's a little bit older than Obama. You know what I'm saying? Aloha Kitty said, please, y'all, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, guys. We need some donations in here, man. I've been kicking it with y'all for an hour and a half, man. Y'all got to show your boy some support. Richard said he wants Hakeem Jeffries. Richard, we're going to just keep Hakeem Jeffries where he at. Why not just keep Aloha said, Joe, support is much appreciated. Yes, it is. Guys, hold on a second. Let me cut this air conditioner down. Guys, I think we want to keep Hakeem Jeffries where he at, don't we? I'm saying that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? Hakeem, to get somebody who's gonna, if the Democrats take back the House in 26, you're gonna need a speaker who isn't Nancy Pelosi. To get a party that is divided like the Democratic Party, where you have liberals on one side and you have centrists. You know what I'm saying? You have a Joe Biden type or the Obama type, and then you have the AOC type. You have all different fractions. You need someone to unite the Democratic Party. You see what I'm saying? And I think the Speaker of the House, is hard to find somebody who could unite the Democrat. Hakeem Jeffries is liked by everybody. Y'all see my baby, Aloha Kitty, with that $5 sticker. Thank you, baby, so much. You know what I'm saying? So much. I appreciate it. Aloha Kitty with that $5 donation, guys. If you guys want to donate to the channel, support the channel, your donations are much appreciated. Aloha Kitty has been from day one, man. She been like supporting the channel. I appreciate her support. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we be in here with a lot of Democrats, so you guys come in here. Like when we have a lot of people in here and y'all get to disrespecting Aloha and I didn't catch it. So if I catch you disrespecting Aloha Kitty, you will never come on this channel again. And we won't miss you. You feel what I'm saying? Listen to what I say. That person was a moderator too. I wish she was in here right now with these few people in here so I could focus on this. Because she supported the channel and she has been supporting the channel. She show up all the time. If I catch one of y'all in this stream disrespecting Aloha Kitty, bro, you will never come on this channel again. I promise you. On everything I love. You feel me? So Aloha, I appreciate that so much, guys. VP Harris, former Vice President Kamala Harris, first female governor of the state of California. Guys, what y'all think? Jump down below in the comments and let me know. Kamala Harris, the first female governor of California. What y'all think? Y'all jump down in the comments and let me know. We talking about it this morning. We talking about it. What y'all think? What y'all think? My argument is what my girl Aloha Kitty said. That is not good representation. 1849 to present, you've had nothing but white governors. 40 white men as governor in nearly 200 years. And only 34% of your population is white, and only about 18% or so of your population are white males. 18%, less than 18% of less than 1 in 5 of your population are white males. And this is a representative government. And you ain't picking nothing but white males. So we talk about picking off merits. You saying there's no women qualified, there's no blacks qualified, there's no Hispanics qualified. I want to argue y'all about that. Just no disrespect. Don't get disrespectful to Aloha Kitty, or don't get disrespectful. You get disrespectful to me, I could deal with you. You feel me? I want to argue y'all about that. We talking about DEI. We talking about good representation. You feel me? In California, in the state, they not racist, bro. But what I'm saying is guys, we don't have good bro, we just had one black president in America in how many years? That's not representation of the people. Black people are qualified to do the job. Aloha Kitty, my baby, qualified to do the job. Women qualified to do the job. Everybody qualified. Bro, that's what I'm saying. That is not good representation. That is terrible representation. Tell me where I'm wrong at. I'm trying to argue with y'all. Jump down in the comments. Don't be disrespectful. What Richard said, Aloha Shaker, yes indeed, man. Just don't disrespect her, man. Because she had complained to me about one of y'all disrespecting her. I missed it. You know what I'm saying? What Ireland said, she would not be the final, she would be the final net. Please make her. Man, so, bro, you talking about the final nail in the coffin from California. Ireland, where are you from? That's what I'm saying. What your state is. Because I know your state ain't as rich as California. I know that. Where are you from, Ireland? I want to know where you from. Y'all tell me where you from. Ireland, tell me where you from, my boy. Your state ain't as rich as California. Y'all don't have Barry. He from Texas. I ain't hating on Texas. But look, I want you to see it for yourself. Read it for yourself. What state? California is home to the most Fortune 500. What? Most Fortune 500 companies. What that say? Out Texas and Florida. You see it for yourself. I want you to read it one more time. California is home to the most Fortune, more than Texas and Florida. So I'm saying, what we talking about? What I'm saying, Ireland, what we talking about? But I'm not finna argue you if Texas is better than California. That's like a trap. You see what I'm saying? I'm out here in Texas. It ain't nothing wrong with Texas. You see what I'm saying? Some people don't like mountains and beaches and black sand beaches. I do. Cali got mountains on the beach. Where else you gonna see that besides on the West Coast? So I love outdoors, so that's why. But I'm saying you can't argue me on California's economy because California's economy is better than Texas, bro. We went over that. You see what I'm saying? California got the most Fortune 500 companies beating out Texas and Florida, all other states. 35 of the 50's leading AI companies are from California. Number one for business startups. Number one for access to venture capital. Listen, that's not just this. Listen to me though, Ireland. That's not just this. Oh, okay, we gonna be number one in business startups. We're going to walk it and talk it. We're going to preach it and talk it, because we not only they number one in business startups, but they number one in access to venture capital. So the place where you could get the money, the easiest or the best at, is in California to start a business. And they number one for people starting a business. Number one for manufacturing. Number one for high tech. Number one for agriculture. These are present statistics. What world are y'all living in? Look, let me cut it on Fox News. Y'all want me to cut it on Fox News? My baby says she not leaving Cali. You see what I'm saying? What Mark said. California, you can't afford to live on the middle income. People still there. They still living. They still surviving. Minimum wage, $20 an hour. California help is poor. They help the citizens better. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand what you guys are talking about. It's too expensive. But I'm saying this man, Ireland, was talking about, he talking about and being in Texas. Bro, you ain't talking about, let's talk about the facts. The most Fortune 500 come. Listen, during 19, that was your chance to bury California. Am I right or wrong? Because all the other states were opened up. Florida opened up for business. Texas opened up for business. All the other states are opened up for business. Texas ain't got no income taxes. So you know what happened? The business owners sat there and they said, what should we do? Do we want to leave California? Texas ain't got no income taxes. Dude, that was the time to bury California. If what y'all saying about Governor Newsom is right, then, bro, because Governor Newsom said, we not opening no businesses. Aloha kitty, baby, am I right or wrong? He kept the businesses shut. So you know what the business owners did? They said, we're going to go to Cali. We're going to go to Texas. And that's what happened when they left to Texas. But I'm saying this 5 years later. 5 years later, y'all talking about how stuff is. California, still the largest GDP and economy in the United States. Still the most Fortune 500. Imagine Ireland before 19, before they left. This is after all those businesses left California. This is after, I don't know if Google did, but Indeed left. This is after Tesla left, bro. After all those companies left California. He wrecked the country. This is what y'all saying. After all those companies left, California still number one Fortune 500 company. Still largest economy in the United States. Beating out Texas, Florida, and all the other states. Still 35 of the, y'all remember Silicon Valley? The internet. You know where they chose to lay down at? They chose to lay down in Cali. So the internet was that wave. Y'all remember the internet was that wave. So AI is that wave we talking about now. So all those old companies from the internet wave, they left Cali. But 35 of the 50 AI companies, the new wave, are in California. Number one, business startups, access to venture capital, manufacturing, high tech, and agriculture. You can't, I'm saying, y'all saying a wrecked state. I'm looking for a wrecked state. The last nail in the coffin, like VP Harris did, not VP Harris, Governor Newsom did so bad in the state. I'm looking for a wrecked state. I don't see a wrecked state in Cali. I see the largest economy of any state in the United States. That's what I see. So y'all show me the wrecked state. I don't see the wrecked state. Legal Wars Podcast, guys. We doing what we do. Ain't that right, Aloha Kitty, baby? We talking politics, y'all. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, jump down in the comments, man. Get active with us. Just don't be disrespectful to my moderator, man. And we Gucci. You could say whatever you want to say. Just don't be disrespectful to Aloha Aloha, baby. I want you participating as much as possible in these conversations. They're not going to disrespect you up in here. Y'all could disrespect me. You feel me? Y'all disrespect me. I'm big. You feel me? I don't care, bro. I'm ready for the battle. Just don't disrespect Miss Aloha. You feel me? Don't make me come through this screen and have to not what not. Hey, Ned Kitten said 1 out of every 8 Americans live in California. Is that true? I think 1 out of like 11. Because I think California has 32 million or 33 million. And I think the population of America is like what, 330, 340 million? You see what I'm saying? So I think 1 out of 11. If you put Houston and you put Dallas, Fort Worth together, that's 16 million people. You put San Antonio and Austin together, that's another 2 million. So you're looking at 18 million. I can name 5 cities in Texas where you have 20 million people. So Texas has a lot of people in population as well. It's just they're not on Cali's level. Texas number 2. There's a lot of money in Texas. There's been a lot of money in Dallas for a long time. They call that old money. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm saying on a level of California, I hadn't seen a state yet, guys. Ireland saying, can you imagine how much better this country would be if it wasn't ruined by the previous president? My brother, that's your opinion. Thank God Trump's president, he sure is going to turn the blank show of the country around. That's your opinion, my brother. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's entitled to your opinion. You feel me? Guys, jump down in that comments, man. Y'all got to get active, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Aloha Kitty, show your boy some support. Hit that super chat button, super sticker button. Start a conversation. Anything y'all want to talk about, put it in that chat, man. We going to get to it. You did? So, guys, I got that CNN on, man. I'm going to let it play, man. What y'all want to listen to? CNN, Fox? I'm trying to get an argument going. I'm trying to see where y'all at on that argument. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to tell y'all be hating on California. Y'all be hating on Governor Newsom. Y'all be hating on Kamala Harris. That's just a bunch of hatred, bro. Y'all got a really good candidate in Donald Trump, a once-in-a-lifetime popular vote win. I'm not hating on President Trump. You know what I'm saying? Got love for President Trump. But I'm saying you just dumping on the Democrats, bro. Don't do that. That's nonsense. Detroit says Ireland, the blank show has just begun. Hey. But look, we just gonna let it play out, man. I'm not hating on President Trump. I'm not gonna hate on President Trump because of what some saying in the chat. You know what I'm saying? The president ain't saying that. That's not him saying that. I'm gonna judge President Trump off of what he's saying and what he's doing, not what some dude in the chat saying. You feel me? So I'm not gonna hate on him, but yeah, we gonna see though. Let's find out. Oh nah, Aloha. Definitely not. And I'm glad she's saying that. You feel what I'm saying, babe? That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. That's how you came in this stream. That's how you became a moderator, because you see what I'm saying, right there with me. You was rocking with me. And whatever you say, I'm going to rock with you. You feel what I'm saying? Because when I get, bro, the last 3 streams before today, bro, I show mad love to President Trump. And I'm going to keep showing mad love to President Trump. So I'm saying, look at my girl, Karina. I didn't even know you was in here, girl. Good morning. Good morning, baby. How you doing? Last time Karina became a new member of the channel. I think she's number 18. Y'all, so in 5 months, we got 18 members, y'all. Like, thank you, Karina. I really appreciate it, y'all. Welcome, Karina, to a membership of the Legal Wars podcast, guys. That's how we going to build this channel off of memberships. Oh, you just got here. Good morning, baby. Good morning. I hate that you missed most of the content, but we still can have a great conversation this morning. You know what I'm saying? I did some content about how Kamala Harris would be the next governor of California. She would be the first Black governor, first female governor, first South Pacific governor. What I'm saying is that in America, we have a representative democracy, okay? So that means the people represent, you know what I'm saying? We select our leaders and the people represent us. So what I'm saying in California, it's only 34% white. But if you're looking at white males in California, you're looking at about, Karina, you're looking at about 17% of the population in California or less is white males. So if you have a representative government, this isn't DEI. If you have a representative government, where are the females at? Where are the Hispanics? The Hispanics are 40% of the population in California. There's more Hispanics than any other race in California. Where's the Hispanic governors? If you have a representative government, does that make sense, Karina? If the government is a reflection or a representation of the people, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm asking y'all. Where is the Blacks, the Hispanics? That being said, VP Harris, first governor, female governor of California. It's coming, man. It's coming. Next year. Next year is the election. Dirty Money said if the parents are illegal, they got to leave and take their anchor kid with them. No, Dirty Money. That's not how we getting down. That's not how we getting down, Dirty Money. We not getting down like that. Dirty Money, we ready for that fight. Brian C., what's up? What's up? What's up, my boy? Brian, don't do it like that. Don't do it like that. Karina says she would be a great pick for governor, bro. She is going to be that governor of California. Bro, she's super popular in her state. Trust and believe. She is super popular. She was the first female VP. What candidate? I've seen the list of candidates in California. In Cali, they're good-looking candidates, but they're not nationally known. So, Brian, what I'm saying, my brother, what candidate in California is going to be able to stand up against a former vice president and be able to challenge her for governor? You know what I'm saying? That's just my thoughts. Dirty Money says rich estate and zero water. Man, come on, man. That's like Fox talking points. Fox talking points. So they be having droughts. They have deserts in California. Like, bro, a lot. Like, Karine also addressed wildfires. Let me get her in here. She said, read the Constitution. No one is changing it, period. Thank you for that, baby. Thank you. They don't understand that. Look, this is what I'm saying, bro. This is what y'all don't understand. Like, whenever I look at this situation, I heard when President Trump came out and he said they didn't have some of what he was saying was true. Some of what he's saying was true about the water hydrants, yeah. About the getting water, yeah, some of what he was saying, but the majority of it wasn't. Just like some of what he was saying about eating a cat, that was a rumor. Nobody was eating cats and dogs. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is who is at fault for the California wildfires? Who got sued? The utility company. What happened? Oh, they didn't secure this, so some strong wind blew over and then it sparked the fire. Then now you got a fire, and then like the utility company's getting sued. Governor Newsom ain't getting sued. That's not his fault. If it was a politician's fault, it's Mayor Bass. That's her city. It don't have nothing to do with Governor Newsom. You know what I'm saying? But people want to put everything on him, you know what I'm saying? Because for political reasons. Dirty Money says no individual has ran for POTUS, lost the battle, then took a governor position. Really? I've never known that. I don't know that, Dirty Money. But, you know, it's a lot of times like these days that a lot of stuff that hasn't happened is starting to happen. Like, I think that would be great for her as governor. I think it would be great. What's she going to do? If she doesn't run for governor, Dirty Money, what's she going to do? Because you know she can't run for president in 2028 again. Because you see how much hate that people have on her. It's just going to be worse. And like, you know what I'm saying? She need to play a different role out play a different role in the public eye and let Americans get to know her as governor and then come back and run for president. That's what would be my advice for her. Dirty Money says the 14th A is clear. The parent is illegal. They can be deported. No, that is not. The parent can be deported, Dirty Money. The parent can be deported. The parent can be deported if they're illegal, but the child cannot. And just like, where my girl at? Where's she at? Karina, baby. Where you at, baby? What she said? Aloha says she can be governor. Yes, she can, baby. She can be governor. But look, like Karina said, read the Constitution. The children, bro, we talking about the children. You talking about the anchor. You want to take the illegal out, but you can't separate the children and the baby. We looking for it. We watching. You see what I'm saying? We got the lawsuits ready. You ain't separating them families, man. You gonna get sued to sleep. You gonna sue your administration so many times, you ain't gonna be able to breathe. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing. You can't don't separate. That is a human rights concern. Don't separate them children and them babies. Some of this stuff, you just need to leave it alone. That's my opinion. Detroit says, Dirty Money, if you are scared of diversity, you probably should think they're a boogeyman under the bed. It's remedial. But Detroit, you just got to understand how some of these people think. They just like that. You see what I'm saying? President Trump he was attracting, with Make America Great Again, he was attracting those kind of people who were not for inclusion. Don't say you have a representative government. Say, I got a white man government. I got an old white man government. 1849, that surprised me from California. Since 1849, bro, you haven't had one female. Karina, they hadn't had one woman, baby. Aloha Kitty, sweetheart, they hadn't had one woman as the governor of your beautiful state. Not one woman. Karina's not qualified. Brian C. is Aloha Kitty not qualified because she a woman. Brian C. am I not qualified because I'm a black man. That's what I'm saying. If you picking candidates that represent or reflect the population, bro, go to the Army, any branch of the military, and line up a battalion. You're going to see blacks, whites, Hispanics, girls, boys, cats, dogs, others. That's a representation of the people. So what I'm saying is, in the leadership, why is the leadership only? They're the only ones with merit. Brian C. said they need to change Article 3, Section 1 of the 14th Amendment to say no U.S. citizen person shall be deprived. Shall be deprived of what, Brian C.? What you mean deprived, Brian C.? For what are we talking about? I believe you're talking about immigration. Detroit says no other president or VP couldn't find another job after leaving office, just Trump. Nah, man, it wasn't Trump. Trump don't need to work for nobody, Detroit. Just to be honest with you. Hold on a second, real quick. Hold on. Look, bro, Trump in his mind, he felt like he needed 8 years to fix to implement his policies. Okay, so he felt like he didn't get them 8 years, so he knew he was gonna run again. That's what that was. You know, he didn't need no job. I don't think Kamala needs a job. Her and her husband net worth is well enough to live out. She'll probably get at least 50,000 for speaking arrangements on the bare minimum. I'm just saying her being the governor of California, I think would do a great justice for the state and for America. That's my opinion. Brian C says, I never said she was not qualified. Y'all, Brian just wants to make it clear that she wasn't qualified. Brian C, for her being the president of all of the United States, it didn't happen. President Trump won. But her being the governor of California, Brian, she not only qualified, she is, dude, there is no candidate that I see in the race for governor of California that can beat VP Harris. So if Kamala Harris decides to run for California, if she wants to be in politics, to me, that's not a step down. That is the perfect place for her. She was already a senator of California. But she'll go down in California history. She'll be the most known, well-known politician in California history. Imagine you walking in a room in California and you can say that you was the first female president of the United States. What candidate in that state? I am from California, Brian. This race, even though Governor Newsom is known throughout America, just like Ted Cruz is known throughout America, but nobody can vote for Ted Cruz but people in Texas. And if people in Texas, it don't matter, bro. If Ted Cruz had to run a race in California, he gonna lose. If he got to run a race in New Jersey, he gonna lose. You see what I'm saying? But Ted Cruz run that race in Texas, he gonna win. In Cali, Kamala gonna win that race if she run it. That's all I'm saying. Brian C., I'm saying if she run that race as governor of California, looking at the Democrats that could challenge her, they cannot beat her. What Republican? They said, what's that, Larry Edler or whatever? That dude is not going to stand next to her. He is not going to stand next to her in Cali and win that race. There is not a Republican that'll beat Kamala. I'm rebuilding the Democratic Party for y'all for free. Because when Governor Newsom leaves, there's no way that you don't understand how strategic it is because the Republicans are trying to take Cali. Brian C., you know that, don't you? I'm sure you're aware of that. The Republicans want the governorship of California. That is very important. So they're going to spend a lot of money. They got President Trump. They're going to mobilize. They're going to get crunked up. The Republicans, President Trump getting crunked up. You know what I'm saying? Getting way crunked up. So I'm saying you need a great candidate to stand up against the Republicans. For the Democrats, in my opinion, there is no other candidate that's better than Kamala Harris to take over governor of California next year. That's just my opinion. Governor Harris, yes, indeed. Dirty money, Governor Harris. Karina says, Taylor, you know the name calling in this chat needs to stop. Say her by name or be gone. Karina, whenever they do that, just put them in timeout. Or do what Aloha did. Just get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? Dirty Money says some people never learn. I'm not sure what you're talking about, sir. I'm just saying, please do not disrespect Aloha Kitty. You could disrespect me. I don't care what you say, Dirty Money, about me. I could care less about what somebody say about me. All I care about is what God said about me. But Karina and Aloha Kitty, please do not disrespect them, because I'm not trying to get nobody out this chat. We need everybody in here that we can. Brian C. says, if we want to stop birthright citizenship fraud, Brian C., y'all, he's saying birthright citizenship is fraud. If a woman comes to the United States seeking asylum and is pregnant, cannot either. Listen, I understand that, Brian C. The law wasn't written for Hispanics. That's the problem. We agree with that, right, Brian? So the main problem that we're having with birthright citizenship is Hispanics, primarily from South America, coming over to America to have a baby, to stay here. overstaying a visa or something like that to stay. Is that correct? Look, this is what I got to say about that, Brian C. Like birthright, that wasn't wrote. That law, you are aware that law wasn't wrote for black. For that law was wrote for black people. It wasn't wrote for Hispanics. You aware of that, Brian C. Right? So I'm saying, like, if you look, okay, Brian, I understand where you're coming from. If you want to change, well, I think what Brian's saying is that law is fraud. I'm okay, like that's neither here nor there. I'm not taking no position on that. I'm saying if you want to change the law, Brian C., what me and Aloha and I think Ms. Karina's saying is we're not arguing about whether or not he wants to change the law. We're talking about why he's trying to write an executive order to do it. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're saying, Brian C. Why is he trying to write an executive order to do it? He doesn't have an authority to write an executive order to do it. Now, Brian, you're arguing whether or not the problem is that anchor babies come and yada, 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 and yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, Brian C. I understand where you're coming from. But what I'm saying is if you're going to change the law the way you change the law for the Constitution has to go through Congress. Because any other way, an executive order, he's out of bounds. That's all we were saying with that. You know what I'm saying? Dirty, who we talking to, Dirty? Like, if you talking to Aloha Kitty, look, hold on a second. Let me do this. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like doing that too much, but I don't even see him in here. Because if I seen him in here, I would get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that negativity in here. Y'all just be like Brian C. Brian C. is a hard-nosed Republican. I got a lot of respect and love for my boy Brian C. You know what I'm saying? Me, Karina, and Miss Aloha might not be, but Brian C. is. He a moderator. He a member of the channel. We having a healthy debate. I love my boy. Brian, you know I love you, dude. You know I do. Where my other boy at? Colin. We don't see Colin in here that much, though. But we just have a debate, man. We don't have to disrespect. Okay, Aloha, because I was finna get rid of him. We don't have to disrespect nobody. Don't disrespect nobody. Brian said, never said birthright citizenship is fraud, but some people are trying to enter this. Yeah, they do, Brian. They do. And Brian, I'm not, brother, I am not arguing. Brian, you heard me say, one of the reasons why, Brian, you are on this channel and you stayed with this channel and became a member of this channel is, Brian, because you repetitively have heard me say that I believe that the way the Biden administration allows so many people in here and they didn't keep track of the people that they failed the American people. I've said that repetitively. So, Brian, I'm not arguing whether or not, like a girl saying, hey, look, I'm going to run to America and I'm going to have a baby real quick and I'm going to become an American citizen, whether or not that's fraud or not. I'm not arguing whether or not that's fraud. I would say that I could see where people are coming from by what they're saying. That just doesn't seem legal. It doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem ethical. Brian, what I'm saying is, Brian, this is what I'm saying, my brother. I'm saying forget Trump, forget Biden, forget VP Harris, forget Bill Clinton, forget Barack Obama. Brian, this is what I'm saying. This is the president chair. I don't care who is in that chair. That's what I'm saying. Brian, hold on a second, Brian. Put whoever you want to in this chair, and I'm going to be right back. Put who you want. This is the president. This is the Oval Office. This is the president chair, Brian. Watch this. Now, Brian, you put whoever you want to in this chair, right? It's not Trump, unless you wanted to put him in here. Whoever is in this chair, they have certain authorities. This person does not have the authority to arbitrarily rewrite the Constitution from this chair. It don't matter who it is. And that's the whole argument that VP Harris and them had against him, saying that he wanted to be a dictator because he's trying to do things that he cannot do. from that position. He knows that that will be challenged and overthrown immediately. So birthright citizenship is something that we need to address maybe. We need to rewrite these old laws, but Brian, we have to do that through Congress. We cannot do that with an executive order. That's our only argument. That's our only argument, Brian, that you got to do it through Congress. You can't do it through an executive order. And I think that's what we're saying. Karina said Americans commit fraud every day. Yes, they do. On a daily basis. On a daily basis, we all do. Like, ain't none of us right. Ain't none of us perfect. Ain't none of us none of that. You see what I'm saying? 10,000%, y'all. 10,000%. So I agree totally. So where are we staying at with this, guys? Where are we standing at with this? What's up, Shala Entertainment? I hadn't seen you in there in a minute. But I'm saying, where are we standing at this? With this? Y'all saying that Kamala Harris isn't the best pick for California governor, and if she ran, she wouldn't win. I'm saying if she wants to stay in politics, what other job is better for her to become the governor of California? Because running for president, again, I think would be asinine for her. I don't think that would be good for the party. But her running for governor of California isn't just good for her and her political future. If she does want to run for president again in 8 or 10 years, it's good for the state of California. And that's what the whole stream was about this morning. Shallow says, what's up, Ghost? It's been a minute, man. I ain't seen you in here in a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? Been in here chopping it up, kicking it with everybody. You know what I'm saying? We just been talking politics like we do. Like on Tuesdays, we go live, guys, on Tuesdays and on Fridays. On Fridays, we come on at 7 a.m. Central. So I would imagine it's getting close to 9 a.m. Central. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been streaming for about 2 hours. And then on Tuesdays, we come on at 6 a.m. Central. I need to move it back on Tuesdays. It's a lot more people in the stream on Tuesdays. And then we stream 6 a.m. probably is too early for people to be in here. But yeah, man, like I just try to be fair and honest, Shallow, man. Like I did 3 streams on the Trump administration. We were talking about President Trump coming in, asking people how his first day is going. You know, we just going to be covering the politics like we always do. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to build a channel little by little. Karina says she agree about Kamala. She's not going away just because y'all want her to. I don't think she is, man. She a voice. But she got 75 million votes. In every election, but besides maybe 1 or 2, 75 million votes would have won. In every election, besides 1 or 2, 75 million votes would have won. She got 75 million votes. So that's throughout all of America. So you know in her state, she's extremely popular. She'll stay popular. If she wants to go into politics, I think that's the best. I mean, what's she going to do? Be senator again? She going to be in Congress? You know she's not doing Congress. So why wouldn't she be governor? And I think that would be an opportunity for the American people to get to know her. And at about 68 years old, she could run for president again if she wants to. Be governor of California for 8 years. Good for the people. Let's see. A lot to cover for sure. Yes, indeed. Guys, Shallow, please double tap the screen for me if you guys have not liked the video. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and I thank Miss Karina and Miss Aloha, you know what I'm saying, for their support. Miss Aloha became, she donated with a sticker, and Karina became a member of the channel. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, it's only $2.99 for that membership. Karina became membership number 18, y'all. 18 members of the channel, guys. So if y'all would want to become a member of the channel, I would surely appreciate it. David said, no, she shouldn't be holding office anywhere for any reason. David, tell me why you feel about that, David. Why you feel that way? You know what I'm saying? We respect your opinion, man. That's what we do. We come on here and have debates. Whether we got 15 people in here, 150 people in here, or 650. That's what we do. Aloha says 75 million votes counts. Yes, they do. I agree with that 10,000%, David. I agree with that. 75 million votes, y'all. That would have won every election but this one, and I think the last one. But every other election, 75 million votes would have won. Y'all remember Trump saying when he lost to Biden that they said he needs 75 million votes or something like that? Yeah, VP Harris got that many votes. More people, I think, voted in this election than any other election. And she got 75 million votes, bro. That's a lot of people. That's nationwide. So imagine what she'll do in her own state, where she's from. David says she confused. She couldn't keep her story straight. What story, David? You know what I'm saying? What Karina said, elaborate. Which story she couldn't keep straight, David? That's what I'm saying. We all three of us want to know. Hey, it's the Three Stooges. Me, Karina, and Aloha, man. What story, David? We want to know. Jamie says she's a woke politician, but Cali is a woke state. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got in y'all mind of y'all's America. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Ted Cruz could not win an election in Oregon. Ted Cruz couldn't win an election in Washington State or Washington, D.C. or in New York. But he's not running in those states. He's running in Texas. And in Texas, in his district, he ain't lost an election in a long time. Colin Ira was a great-looking candidate, and he could not get rid of Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz probably going to be there till he dead. He'll win every single time. He couldn't do that in Cali. That's what I'm saying. Y'all looking at VP Harris, who got 75 million votes, by the way, only 2 million short of Trump. So nationwide, she's more popular than y'all giving her credit for. She got a lot of votes. A lot of votes. But I'm saying in her state of Cali, bro, she plays well. There is no other candidate in California who could stand up next to her, bro. That's all I'm saying. My baby Aloha Kitty, she from Cali. Bay, tell him. Aloha from Cali. So I'm saying if y'all not from Cali, I'm saying she from Cali, she know. You see what I'm saying? David says she kept changing her views. A lot of politicians do that. You feel me? But we're not talking about her running for president, David. That's what we're saying. I don't think it's a good idea for her to run for president in 2028, but I'm saying for her being the governor of California, man, come on, man. I don't see how y'all even arguing with me about that. You know what I'm talking about? What David said, he said she stood for whatever her great minds behind her was popular. Bro, Trump get advice from people too. The Bible says in a multitude of counsel there is safety. You're supposed to get your advice from the great minds. What's wrong with that? That's what everybody does. You feel me? I'm saying governor of California. If y'all were talking about president of the United States in 2028, I agree with you. I would say VP Harris, who I feel like her campaign in a lot of ways on the Legal Wars podcast, y'all go check the content and then read the news. You see what I'm saying? So moving forward, VP Harris, if there was any way I could communicate with you, I would say VP Harris being the governor of California, since California leads the nation in innovation and in non-racial, everything, the economy, everything. So since California leads the nation, and since 1849, y'all have had 40 governors, and white men are only like 17% of the population or less. Y'all fact check me. I might be wrong, 17% or less. But all you've had was white governors. So no Hispanics, no women, no blacks, no Asians, no Pacific Islanders. That is not a representation of the people. So VP Harris being the first black, Asian, and woman to be governor of California, I think would do good for the state. her being only 59, she could serve for 8 years and then come back and run for president. You know what I'm saying? What's up, V Pirate? What's up, my guy? What's up? What's up? Shallow says, I'm in VA, honestly proud how even the vote was this year. Shows that we have a lot of free thinkers, not just folk going along with their family or friends' views. We got a lot of people, Shallow, who's doing what you're saying, though. I'm trying to help people to be free thinkers, my boy. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to help them to be free thinkers. But a lot of people aren't free thinkers, though. I like that. I like that a lot. You know what I'm saying? David said, but Trump stood up by everything he said. Bro, ain't nobody in here, David, hating on Trump. I'm not dumping on Trump. Who said he didn't? David, you come in this stream, but you missed the 3 streams before this stream that Aloha Kitty, my baby, like, because every time we talk about Trump, you know, Aloha get in here and say stuff, Karina say stuff, and they start attacking them because they don't all the way support Trump on stuff. So I'm saying, like, I'm doing streams that, like, the moderators who support me, but I'm still doing the streams, like, trying to show love to President Trump. So we not hating on Trump. Ain't nobody hating on Trump. We did 3 streams showing love to him. Go back and watch the previous 3 streams. Got something about Trump. You feel me? No, we not hating on him. David says that y'all think y'all could recover with her in office. Hey, David, you need somebody for California. California is vital. We know that. The Republicans trying to take the governorship of California. David said California's not a great state. Cali, bro, go back and rewatch this. Bro, just go back and rewind, David, the content and rewatch it. You know what I'm saying? Rewatch it. Aloha said, David, you wrong about that. I live here and not going nowhere. Baby, tell him. Where you at, babe? Tell him, baby. My little baby. Matt says, love my felon of a president. You hear that, David and Shiloh? I ain't saying it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not even hating on my man like that. You feel me? V Pirate said, I don't think you're hating on Trump. He know I'm not hating on him. But I don't think Kamala is as great as people are trying to make her to be. I think she's greater, V Pirate. I just think that you didn't know her. I think she is a great human being with a great heart. VP Harris, thank you for your service. We will forever be grateful here at the Legal Wars podcast. It was because we started the channel covering Kamala Harris. We will forever be grateful for her at the Legal Wars podcast. Forever follow her. That's why I want her to be the governor of California, man, so she'll still be on the national political scene. David said, probably, I don't really come in here to talk about Trump. So, yeah, but it don't matter, though, David, bro. We be kicking it, man. We talk anything politics. He says, I just don't think that Harris is a good choice for anything. She is for Cali, David. Look at Aloha. David, she's for Cali. She's for Cali. We talking about governor of Cali. But still in all, she won $75 million across America, David. But we talking about governor of her state. You see what I'm saying? He said maybe someone else should take over. Bro, David, look at the pics. Have you looked at it, David? I'm saying research it. I just looked at it. I didn't even want to go over the pics. Larry Edler, I think Republican. The Republicans, they want to try to get a black person. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The Republicans said the first black governor in California going to be a Republican. So I think Larry Edler is going to run. The Republicans going hard for that governorship. Y'all remember when Trump went to Coachella? Trump trying to turn California red. So the Democrats, man, if they lose that governorship, man, they got to hold on to it. Let's see. V Power said, I don't know her and her history. She's fell forward in positions. Not has said she is different. She's not smart. She flip-flops. Come on, V Power. Bruh. So V Power, you got a degree as a lawyer. You went to law school. That's a failure. And then you a lawyer, and so you become a lawyer and you become the first female attorney general of the largest state in America. So now you the top lawyer in your state. That's a failure. And then once you become there, you create the first bureau that go after people who attack children. That's still prevalent in the state. You created that. That's a failure. And then after that, you became the first female black senator from the great state of California. Senator. How many people even become senators, yet a female? That's a failure. And then the first female black Asian vice president of the United States. I don't see no failures in none of that. V Power, I love you. I don't see no failures in none of that. James Elliott, if that was your daughter, V Power, see, be honest. Don't be disingenuous. Be honest. V Power, if that was your daughter with a resume like I just said, bro, you would be the proudest man alive. Because most people, most humans are not going to accomplish what Kamala accomplished. Okay? So let's just be honest about it. James Everett says, doesn't mean they're not qualified, mean they're probably not the best candidate. James and Cali, 75 million votes across America means she wins in Cali. Karina says, Matt, would you want a felon babysit your child? Hey, Karina, be careful though. Because when the chat full, like Aloha said, baby, just tell me if they disrespect you. Because today I'm reading it. But if it's a lot of people in here and I'm making those arguments and points, I'm not seeing the chat. Because they're going to try to disrespect you, Karina. You talking like that. Hold up. I'm going to pin that. Where's she at? Wait, baby at. Wait, baby at. I'm going to pin that. Her and Aloha take turns. I'm going to just pin both of them. They're my two girls. You feel me? Hey, you feel me? We gonna argue with everybody, the whole stream. Ghostface, this man come in my stream trying to take my name. Ghostface, killer, baby. You feel me? Hey, look, they call me Ghostface. I'm with that pen, boy. You feel me? The ghost of the state of Texas. You feel me? The ghost, baby. The ghost. That's me. Boy, coming here taking my name. Wait till Jonna said, you, my friend, what's good? How's life? Remember me? David said, like I said, maybe so, but they made her look really bad during her run for president. Yeah, maybe so, but they know her, David and Cali. And she the most fit person for that job in Cali. I'm not, see, y'all argue stuff about how y'all feel. I'm arguing stuff with the facts. I put my feelings to the side and I put the facts on the forefront. And I looked at those candidates and I looked at her and I realized how important that was. And I seen Cali never had no women, Asians, or blacks. It's just perfect for me in my mind. If she wants to continue in politics, that should be her next. Should still be on the national scene. $225,000 a year political job for a 59-year-old politician controlling the fourth or fifth largest economy in the world. Yeah, VP Harris, that's your spot. What's wrong with that? Karina said he loved felon president. Supreme Court allowed them felonies too, for Karina. They always thinking that the Supreme Court gonna side with Trump. Nah, not every time. I could promise you that. Nah, not every time. Don't bet on it. Sue you 10 times, you're gonna lose 6 or 7 of them. David said, why is he gonna be a black governor? It doesn't matter the race. It doesn't. So why we don't have no black governors? David, if it doesn't matter the race, why in 200 years you never elected one black? If the race don't matter. In 200 years, if the race don't matter, why hadn't you elected one black? Good question. V Power said, what's bad news? Dems think that AOC might be a good choice. Look, AOC, eventually that's going to happen. The Democratic Party, America hasn't moved that far to the left, but the Democrats are with AOC. AOC is probably a congressperson. She's probably one of the most popular politicians. A lot of people know who AOC is. And she's just a congressperson from New York, one district in New York, just a congressperson. And she's that popular. But America isn't that far left. So I think if she ran right now, it would, because I mean, she's more liberal than VP Harris. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a good point, though, V Pirate. Local thing said, what's good, my MAGA chocolate? You feed me? Maybe there weren't any good candidates. Oh, yeah, there was. Oh, I'm sorry, Karina. He said, good choice to support the next go round. Liberals have reached a new low of intelligence. I don't agree with that, V Pirate. What I think it is I just think, okay, listen, I hate saying this sounds ugly. If you look at it from a Christianity standpoint, that's what the Republicans are talking about, or the Christian Republicans be talking about, supporting a level of immorality. And I think that you see that more from AOC than you would Shapiro. They're both Democrats, but it's a big difference. Shapiro, there's a level of immorality he's not going to support. He might not come out and publicly say it, but he's not going to support a certain level of immorality. But I'm saying, not saying that, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have to do a whole stream on this. Not saying that AOC is an immoral person. I'm just saying that wing of the Democratic. Look, let me say it like this. Trump has came out and said that there's only two sexes. There's a man and a woman. Born man, man. Born woman, woman. To the Democrats, they'll fight that to the death. That's madly unpopular. Like them, their stance with TGs and their stance with other things that is madly unpopular with the American people. So that's what I'm saying. If you take a candidate, listen, the problem that you had with VP Harris, you're going to have the same problem with a Governor Newsom. That's why you hear all these people hating on California. If I go on to YouTube and I hear Seth Rogen, say that that Gavin Newsom failed California. Seth Rogen, is he a Republican? I thought he was like an independent. So that means that's the mindset that Governor Newsom, like that California politics, that's what I'm saying. The leftist the Democratic Party, when they put it together, okay, and they start reforming and they start coming back with whatever they're going to come back to. Whatever they're going to come back to, V Pirate, Karina, and Aloha, y'all, Brian C., if you still hear local things, whatever, Milton, you still here, whatever they come back to is going to move to the left or to the center. Okay? So this is Governor Shapiro, okay? And this is AOC. I'm saying the whole party in general is moving this way. It's moving to the center. So the people on the left, I just don't think in America right now, those leftists, I just don't think so. But you need a VP like Governor Newsom or like AOC. You need a VP that's a leftist. So you could unite the Democratic Party. Because the AOCs in them, that's why Shapiro didn't, that's why they didn't pick Shapiro to be the VP, in my opinion, because Shapiro is too much in the center. But that's what you're going to win with, a Bill Clinton-like Democrat, a center-like Democrat. So that's what I'm saying. They need a Shapiro. They're going to get someone like that. It might not be Shapiro. It might be somebody else. But it's going to be a center-leaning Democrat, more center than Joe Biden. More center, probably tougher on immigration. You see what I'm saying? They're going to get a center-leading Democrat, and you need a leftist like AOC or like maybe Governor Newsom as a vice president in order to unite the party. So you can win with the centrists, but you need the leftists to bring the AOCs and the lefties along. Does that make sense? Because the Democratic Party is fractured big time right now. V Power says AOC gets destroyed all the time in any kind of debate and makes herself look like a fool in the videos she posts. She isn't smart enough or informed enough to be in government at all. Bro, I do not agree with you. I think AOC is the prototype of what a representative government is. Just a regular server. That's why they love her. Just a regular girl who ran for politics. That is representative government. Just like Trump, just a regular businessman. That is representative government in my mind. You see what I'm saying? Not no politician. AOC is just a regular girl. Don't ask me how I feel about her personally. Because personally, like, I like her. For real. For real. Like, I'll date AOC. You don't hear me say that about much women. Personally, I like her personally. But on a professional or just looking at it from, yeah, that's my standpoint. She is an exact representation of what representative government is, in my opinion. V-Power says, Milton says he did fail California. A lot of people say that. He stopped the water for the fish. A lot of people say that. But they don't have the stats to back that up. That's all I'm saying. Statistically, you can't say that. But in some kind of vibe way or some kind of other way you guys are feeling he failed California, that's one thing. But statistically, you cannot say that. Evan says, whoa, you couldn't be more wrong. It don't even matter because you can't even get it off. Because my baby going to get rid of you. Just like that, she going to get you out of here. We can't even get no people in the stream. Aloha Kitty just dumping on y'all. Baby, do your thing, girl. Do your thing. V-Power said, I just know that the strongest place to support the liberals have is on the floor. Support of the stage of the View to hold up those overnight windbags of misinformation and hate. Come on, man. Don't do that, my homeboy V-Pirate. My boy V-Pirate. Don't do that, V-Pirate. Karina said, Trump has a silver tongue. That's all. Karina, what you mean about a silver tongue? I got a silver tongue too, Karina. That's a white look like Smokey, bro. It's cold out here in Central Texas. V-Pirate said, I'll accept that. She's a prototype brainstorming stretch. Okay, numero uno. Maybe after a few more drafts, they will have a better Democrat crafted to move up. Bro, look, V-Power, I bet you any amount of money you want to bet Shapiro, he'll walk the dog on any Republican you got right now. Shapiro will walk the dog on him. Y'all want to see a landslide? Let the Democrats mess around and pick Shapiro like I told them to pick him the last time. Like I told VP Harris to pick him the last time. Let them mess around and pick Shapiro. Y'all ain't even going to get within 10 points of the race, bro. I'm telling you, you won't get within 10 points. You know how Barack Obama beat John McCain the first time? Just make it a white man. You got a white Barack Obama. That's what Shapiro is. He gonna unite this. He gonna set the nation, the politics on fire. When Shapiro get to popping, bro, and start doing his speeches, he gonna have 60,000 people out there. Boy, y'all, you don't know nothing about Josh Shapiro. Josh Shapiro gonna bring the Democrats back, boy. You feel me? Josh Shapiro is the answer. He's the answer. The Democrats just ain't figured it out. I've been trying to tell them the whole time. V-Power said I had to break up the seriousness with humor. We always got to do that, V-Power. You got to break up tragedy with humor. V-Power, if I was facing tragedy, like if I had a death in my family or something like that, you know what I'm saying, and I went to the city, V-Power, like I'm riding around the city. I'm going to just tell y'all, like, I ride around the city where my grandma at. You feel what I'm saying? Where my grandma buried at. Past Christian, Mississippi. If I go visit her tombstone, Like, I know I'm going to visit her tombstone. I'm probably going to get some wine. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the times I would drink some wine if I was going to visit like a grave site. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to visit her tombstone. But after I visit it, I'm going to be riding around the city with the music blasting. You might not could see me in the car, but the music blasting while I'm riding around the city. But I got tears coming down my face. I'm streaming down my face. I'm super sad. You said, what's the point of the story? I'm going to always be in a bad. I'm going to make the best of anything that's bad. I'm going to turn it and try to turn it into good. God do that with us. And not only God, if you grew up poor, you had to learn how to do that. You see what I'm saying? The rich kids paying with like $5,000 toys, like we done made our toys out of sticks and stuff. We're going to make the best of the bad, anything bad, man. You know what I'm saying, V-Power? He said he likes Shapiro. Y'all see what I'm saying? You see what V-Power said? You see what he said? Bro, I'm telling y'all, the Republicans, bro, they better be scared. I'm telling you. Because he gonna get Republicans, bro. Just like how we got blacks and Democrats that like Trump, Republicans are like that with Shapiro. Y'all gonna be in. The Republicans are gonna be in trouble. Trump and them was happy. You know why they didn't want Shapiro? Because they thought VP Harris was gonna lose to Trump, so they didn't want Shapiro to be on that ticket. Wait till 28 come. He gonna mop the floor with y'all. He gonna walk the dog on y'all. Y'all listen to that boy talk? I'm telling you, bro, he's sharp, he young, he good looking like Governor Newsom is, but he like, you see what I'm saying? Like he a dog politician, bro. Shapiro, that dude, man. I've been telling y'all this before I started the Legal Wars podcast. I was telling y'all that on IG in June, bro. Josh Shapiro, that boy, man. What's wrong with the Democrats? I know y'all know that. Oh no, it's Josh Shapiro, the governor of Pennsylvania. Karina says we are all in this together. We have to agree to, man, Karina. Hold up, babe. What's she say? In the end, we have to help each other. Which side of the highway you're going to ask me if I'm MAGA? No, you are not. You feel me? Karina, if my baby needed a brain operation, hold on a second. I got to stand up for this one. I need a second for this one. Because what I'm finna say is so for real. Y'all, hold up real quick. I'll be right back. Y'all, we talking about my baby. I got a baby, okay? A 4-year-old daughter, and she needs a brain operation. I should have got a water when I got up, huh? Am I going to say, when I go ask the surgeon, oh, is he a Republican or a Democrat? If he's a Democrat, he can't touch my baby. When you call the police for the police to come to your house, are you going to say, hey, sir, before you help me, are you a Republican or a Democrat? If you're a Republican, you can't help me. You feel me? What you say? V-Power said, side street story, my dad's cancer is dead. He been fighting it for months. Praise God. Praise the Lord. I don't remember if I told you. V-Power, I'm happy to hear that. V-Power, I wish you would come on stream with us more. See you on Tuesday morning at 6 o'clock a.m. Aloha Kitty said, that's my time. They said, that's my time. That's my time. DJ the Chef said, we don't call the police. Some people do. Some people call the police on their family members. The same people who said we don't call the police. DJ the Chef, this dude probably was in prison half of the years that you was alive. And he told me he did not call the police. The whole time, that's all he preached. I'm a paralegal. I believe in law enforcement. I can't do my job without law enforcement. I cannot do my job. I don't have nothing to do with criminal law, civil law, but I still need law enforcement. Law enforcement's documents. If there's a situation that happened, DJ the Chef, that document you're going to get from law enforcement is going to hold more weight in a court than any other documents you ever that you need. So I might not want to call the police, DJ the Chef, but I have to get that document. I'm a civil law enforcement. Everything you see right now, I got off of filing lawsuits. Even this hotel room, everything. That's what I do. I told the person that, and they bagging on me the whole time like I'm a snitch. I'm showing them a degree. I'm showing them court documents, bro. Hold up, bro. This real life. This, bro, like this, you talking about how qualified I am, how many people on the stream doing this, bro? You see that stamp? You see that stamp, boy? You feel me? You see that stamp? You see that stamp? That's a real court document, a live court case. I done 17 now, one in the Court of Appeals. Ain't no podcaster doing that. Aloha. I'm sorry, aloha, baby. I'm finna get out. I'm just commenting on DJ Chef saying we don't call the police. Dude said that. Said we don't call the police. And in the end, you know what he did? For nothing, he called the police. Bro, I worked at a job. Dude was so gangster. If you guys know anything about Alabama, Mobile, Alabama is a small city, probably about 300,000, very dangerous. It's just small, but it's in the top, 20 dangerous cities in America. Well, the worst city in that neighborhood, the worst part of that neighborhood called Pritchard. I had a boss was for Pritchard. He was a black guy. We were servers. He used to come out in front of the customers and cuss us out. He was so gangster, the most gangster boss I ever had before. And he always said he didn't call the cops. But in the end, when I threw that water pitcher at his head, you know what he did? He called the police. DJ the Chef, all the ones who said they don't call the police, when they deal with me, in the end, they usually the first ones to call the police. Because if you don't call the police, you can't win with me. Because I don't play checkers, I play chess. Anything I need to do to beat you, I'm going to do it. I don't care what it is. If I got to call the police on you to beat you, I'm going to do that in 13 seconds. The only thing I care about is winning. My code is to win. Because my codes is the real codes, is the real laws. I don't enforce street laws. I enforce real laws. And in real laws, in the Bible, it says that I am my brother's keeper. The Bible, that's what God said. In the real law, it tells you you do need to call the police. So that's what I live by. But the guys who don't live by that, who live by that street code, every time in the end, they call the police on them. Call the police on your own family. But I still love them. I love everybody. I'm going to fight for justice with love. That's the lesson I had to learn. I'm going to fight that fight with love. I'm going to let Karina and DJ have that conversation. Aloha, because out of respect for Karina. But y'all, that's going to be my time. Y'all have a vlog coming up. You know what I'm saying? It's called Overcoming the Obstacles, I believe. I just thought of it, man. It's gonna be a really good, really good vlog, man. Not looking for a whole lot of numbers, man. Just like how I've been out here on this journey, just telling the story. The story I'm gonna tell on this vlog, man, basically is just going through hardship, just overcoming hardship. Man, basically, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just, aloha, I'm sorry, baby. I just want to give y'all this real quick. Like Nelson Mandela ended up becoming the first Black president of South America. I know most of you guys probably heard of him. He was like a national figure, a national leader. He won a Nobel Peace Prize. But before he accomplished that, man, he served 47 years in prison. If we go back and we look at the stories, and that's what I'm gonna do when I'm doing the vlog, I'm gonna tell you as I'm narrating the vlog, I'm gonna tell you stories about Walt Disney, how he was 8 years old, and how his father made him walk in the snow delivering newspapers. You see what I'm saying? The road to success, usually you have to go to hell to get to that success. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about perseverance. We're going to talk about overcoming obstacles. We're going to talk about standing on business, being real, regardless of what you face, what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? You just hold true to your principles. And you know what I'm saying? You just pray your way out of it and through it. You know? Hey, DJ, you don't need law enforcement. I listen. So, okay, in some situations, you do need law enforcement if you want to document something. But DJ, I never like, DJ, what you gonna do that call the police on you? You feel me? What DJ, what you do if they call the police on you? Because I document everything and play it in court. Everything. You see what I'm saying? Because there's a certain way, DJ, that you handle disabled people. And if you don't know how to do it, then don't deal with people that's disabled. Because they have a set of laws called the Americans with Disabilities Act that I believe in and I enforce. Title 8 of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, any of those titles, I believe in them and I enforce. Any kind of law against a disabled person, a black person, a woman, a minority, that's why I like the Democrats. I enforce those laws. So DJ, like you just got to teach people in court how you deal with a disabled person. Because a lot of people don't know how to deal with disabled people. But I agree, DJ, you can't do nothing if they call the police on you. You feel what I'm saying? He said he keep everything recorded. That's good. That's straight. You know what I'm saying? That's real good. Especially when you're dealing with somebody disabled, though, DJ. Because dealing with someone disabled and you hear them cussing and stuff, if they got a disability, those cuss words don't mean nothing. They're going to chalk that up to that disability. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just you got to understand what the law is. There's certain protections in the law that other people don't have. And if you don't understand that, you don't understand that. Some people understand the law, some people don't. Y'all, I want to stay in here, man. Greg White, what's happening? Y'all want to stay here. Aloha Kitty told me lights out, bro, probably like, I don't know how long ago. Aloha, girl, you know I love you, baby. Every time I come on the stream and you come on the stream, girl, you better be in the stream if I'm in the stream. And then you better comment and say stuff too. You feel what I'm saying? Don't you ever feel like I better not ever catch anybody in this stream disrespecting Aloha or Karina. Ever. Period. Not me. You out of here. They'll time you out. You know what I'm saying? Because we need the viewers. Especially people like V-Pirate and DJ The Chef, people who come all the time and they participate. We need them. They're going to time you out. I'm not going to time you out. Karina, you said you disabled. I'm sorry to hear that, baby. Somebody like you, Karina, I'll darn near give my life to defend you in court. I feel like that's my calling. A disabled person, a female, like Aloha Kitty. People try to take advantage of women. Like these guys getting in the chat, you're going to talk crazy to her. That girl sitting here, she being loyal to me. I don't care what she's saying. Don't disrespect her. I don't care what Karina's saying. Just don't disrespect her. Not on this stream. Just don't do that. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what I do, though, man. I try to protect the rights of marginalized people. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, Legal Wars Podcast, man, we covered the content. VP Harris, Kamala Harris, I believe if she's looking for a future in politics, At 59, she not finished. You know what I'm saying? Governor of California. She want to take the route President Obama took, because once you president or vice president, like someone said, sometimes they don't. She want to take the route President Obama took. You know what I'm saying? Like she could make some money doing speaking arrangements, but I think she would do really well if she was the governor of California, helped her own state too, and as well, I think that would be like a springboard or a bounce back if she did want to run for president in the future. You see what I'm saying? You would give the American people 8 years to see you on the national stage as governor of California. But I don't think coming back to run for president again immediately, I don't think that's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? At all. Andrew, what's up, Andrew? Man, we was just finna get off, man. Hadn't seen you in here in a while, Andrew. We miss you in here, my brother. Karina said her 25-year-old has a brain disorder. Yeah, Karina, people don't understand how to deal with that too. A lot of times people don't understand how to deal with that, you know? So we protect the rights of those who are weaker than us. That's what strength is. We protect those weaker than us. That's what God does. That's what the police does. That's what I do. Guys, that's my time. I love all of you guys. Big shout out to my day ones, the channel moderators, Miss Karina. You know what I'm saying? She a member of the channel. And my baby, Aloha Kitty, man. Like I said, I'm going to say it one more time before I get out of here, man. Like, because we had an issue with this. It's not that many people in here, but next time we get on stream and it get popping like that, Karina and Aloha, y'all spread the word. Please don't disrespect them at all. Please, 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 guys. Guys, that's my time. I love each and every last one of y'all. I thank y'all for participating. Today is Friday. Y'all go enjoy y'all's day. Y'all remember that Jesus loves each and every last one of y'all. I love y'all too. Politics, this is our voice. This is our team. This is our time. Aloha. I'll see you later, baby. Have a good day. Miss Karina, baby, I'll see you later. Thank you for showing up, becoming a member. Have a good day. Andrew, I'm sorry I miss you, man. I'll see y'all next time, Tuesday morning, 6 o'clock a.m. We probably will start a little bit later so we can catch as many people as we can, guys. Legal Wars Podcast, y'all. That's my time. I love every last one of y'all. See y'all again. Bye, Miss Karina. I love you. Bye, Aloha, baby. And Andrew, I'll see you next time. Andrew, come Tuesday morning, man. Even if you're working, man. You know what I'm saying? Just pop up in the stream, bro. Put your ear pods in and come kick it with us. Legal Wars Podcast, y'all. That's my time, y'all. I love all y'all. I'm out.